to another episode of Quantum Dungeons. My name
Oh
is
Lord,
Hazard.
I got him.
Oh,
Ah!
technical difficulties.
Oh, jeez.
How did this happen?
You tell me.
Did this? You're so good at this.
Just stop.
Okay,
Here we go.
Continue.
okay. All that aside, we are down a player. I will be controlling our rogue and our Zabivaka.
And I am
I
the
can't.
comfiest player in the world.
We have Kindro, who has decided to wear cloth as his armor. I will have to adjust. I'll have to adjust his armor class for that.
Whoa. Let's not get crazy.
We have Kadabor playing Sir Kindro Moonshots. We have the American Doge playing Oleg the Berserker.
Berserker.
And we have Punky playing Ada.
Punky Pie.
Punky Pie.
Yes.
You're right.
I mean, you can shorten it to Punky. I'm okay with that, but it is Punky Pie.
Last time on Quantum Dungeons, the party had rescued Gundren Rockseeker, one of the brothers that have been searching for this long and lost cave that used to be ran by a agreement of dwarves and gnomes that had rich ore and a magical anvil that could be used to create magic items. While the party had set out in search of said cave that they had a map to, the party was accosted by some goblins. Took
Got slayed.
you 15 miles to get here. And you arrive into the cave. I will say what is shown to you is natural light. Beyond this point, anyone with dark vision can see farther. As soon as you break the fog of war, everyone else is in complete darkness.
Oh, shit.
So, real quick, if we just walk 17 miles, would you say we got at least a long rest, if not a short rest, out of that?
Yeah, it'd be a short rest, so you can spend some hit dice should you choose to.
Okay. Because I would have wanted to have all my points coming in here. So, roll some dice.
So the only individuals that can see as of right now are Kindrel and Fluffy Bunkins, aka Sheila.
Zabivaka can't see in the dark. He's
Nope, not according to the wolf's character sheet. It does not have dark vision.
character sheet can suck it.
Hmm.
Kidding. Okay, so we're in the cave. Moist in here.
Yeah,
Moist.
triggering some people.
Yeah. Oleg, I don't mean to volunteer you, but I don't.
Don't worry, I'll take the lead.
I don't currently see anything. Do you have a torch? Chance?
Yeah. I'll just reach in my bag, grab a torch, and light it.
So one square. Just
Hi, Tart.
What's up, Tart?
Hey, Turtle.
Hello, Treesus. What's up? Welcome.
For reference for you guys, one square is 10 feet. of
Oh,
movement.
jeez. Okay.
This place is fucking massive. I'm just gonna. No, I'm not gonna do that. That would be a terrible. That would be such a Kindrel thing of me to do that I'm not going to do.
It's really important, Bob.
No, what I was going to do, which I'm not doing, just to let you know, is scream into the cave, "Hello," so I could hear the echo.
Oh my god.
Whoa! Good thing I didn't do that.
Oh my god.
So you get 40 20 bright light and then an additional 20 dim light from the torch if you want to use one.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
You have a torch lit.
So we can see 40 feet. So are you going to clear the fog as we go?
Yeah. What's your guys' marching order? Just I just placed you guys there, just that way you were on the screen.
I will
but-
go first.
I
I
will.
feel like I'd be in the middle.
All right. I think I'll take up the rear. Since no, I'll be after Era. Me and Fluffy
Okay.
Bumpkins be after her.
And then let
So much middle you can have with an even number of people, and 4 of them. But yeah, sure. Somehow that puts me second.
you want
Do you,
Rogar?
want, do you want me to go ahead of you?
Look behind everybody.
Usually want your rogue in the back.
Usually want your rogues checking for traps.
I mean, that's true actually. Just can't even see me.
Uh oh, that was some DM help.
Oh, we have not checked for traps much the whole time, and we are very lucky.
Even checked. Well, yeah. In episode 1 we didn't check for traps either, and I fell into a pit.
Eee.
So
That.
that was great.
That was not great. All right. Well, you want to clear some fog for us?
10, 20. I'm gonna clear up 10, 20, 30, 40. I'm gonna clear. Do you want me to clear up to where you can technically see?
Yes. Well, the furthest distance that the party can see.
Yeah. So that'll be where you can see. Clear that. And clear that.
I'm gonna be walking very slowly, like with the torch straight out, looking at the ground, and like really keeping an eye out.
Okay.
I mean, Rogar would be checking for traps, wouldn't he? I mean, he usually hangs back, but I feel like he would be out checking for traps.
I don't know. He doesn't really check for traps ever.
But if we said, like, I wonder if this place is trapped.
We can. I mean, we can put him in front, or you can walk side by side with your best friend Oleg.
That's true. You
We
could
should
walk side
go
by
up
side.
like Oleg. Yeah.
I'll move him in a second. I'm just gonna give you some general features of the.
Jacob, unless you want the Era.
If they're walking 2 by 2, we can walk 2 by 2. Doesn't really matter if we got, and then we'll have the animals behind us, perhaps. He didn't insist that Vivaka was right next to him, which he probably would.
They can't, but they can stare at each other. Beast eyes.
All right, some general features as you're making your way. The mine is cold and damp and surprisingly drafty. A noticeable breeze blows through many of the passageways. The ceilings, the tunnels are 10 feet high unless otherwise noted, which I'll let you know. The rooms have 20-foot high ceilings, while natural caverns have 30. Doors, unless noted, 6 feet tall, 4 feet wide, and are made of 6-inch thick cut slabs of stone, fitted with iron handles and hinges.
The doors are stone?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
Stone, man.
All right.
The walls are hewn stone
Sorry.
and a few.
I've seen too many scary cave movies. I'm never going into them.
The walls are hewn stone in a few areas, which I'll note if I remember. They are dressed with well-fitted stone blocks. The floors are smooth and natural stone. Lights, none unless indicated, which I will let you know. The cavern has stalagmites, which are natural formations that are protruding from the ground up towards the ceiling in like a cone shape. Found in many of the natural caverns, these spires of rock, as I said, rise up from the floor and can be used for cover. just a little bit of general information as you guys make your way through.
All right,
So
cool.
this whole like cave floor has stalagmites here and there, or it's like only in certain areas?
In certain areas.
Okay. Because I had a feeling something that big would probably be a dot on the map.
Yeah, you'll notice it.
Oh, okay.
Can I say that I sharpened my blade with the?
So what I'm gonna say with these is, when you sharpen your blade,
Yeah.
it'll last for 4 hours out of combat. But the way that it's read is, you sharpen your blade, you go into battle. As soon as that first battle happens, the effect wears off,
Yeah, that's fine.
which makes sense because you're diminishing or
Right.
using up the durability on it.
Yeah, that's fine.
So when I would say that after that goblin battle, you guys, Kindrel had said that he wanted to sharpen some arrows,
Yes, please.
and you had sharpened your great sword.
I would have done it as soon as I got into the cave, though.
You
Okay.
sharpen my arrows also.
Right before. I'll do 20 for you, yeah.
Okay.
Just if we're prepping for coming in here.
Okay. Did we say whether or not, I meant to ask you guys this earlier, but I forgot. Would you have said that you finished Ada's blade? Or
I sure
her.
hope so.
Do I know enough to do the mechanics or the?
Yeah, I think
silver
you made a roll.
Then yeah.
What do you want to make that out of?
Steel and silver. Steel for the main
Oh, that's
part,
right.
and then
Yeah,
silver for like
that's right.
filigree.
Okay.
Ooh, let me some decorative filigree.
Yeah, we'll get to that when the time comes. I'll have to change the war loot.
Okay, but so is it a +1 blade now?
Yes. So you.
Rad.
Ooh.
Ooh, which is great because my strength is -1. So now my blade is no longer at a disadvantage for me.
Right.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Ooh.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well,
It's not. Usually the +1s are like magical effects type deal, but I'll say that you made a sharper edge of it with the counterbalance to make it to where it gets you out of that negative.
I like it.
So you want Rogar to check for traps.
Yeah, Rogar will constantly be checking for traps as we slowly walk.
That's fine. I'll let
There
him.
was silver filigree, but it's not actually a silvered blade, right?
Correct.
It is a silver blade.
It's so what he did was he forged the blade itself, rough forged it, split it down the blade edge, and put in a silvered wedge, to where the blade head itself has silver along the edge.
The cutting edge.
Yep, the cutting edge,
Sweet.
and then reheat forged it, and got it to where it needs to be.
Oh, it is a silvered blade. Rad.
Rogar investigation check. Oh. Yeah. Oh, okay.
I clicked the blade trying to edit it, and it was like, "Oh, we're gonna roll that."
You did 0 damage apparently.
Yeah. We'll fix that.
It's
I'll let you
rough.
That's rough. That is rough.
That's rough, buddy.
Oof.
Shit.
Checking for traps, and he's got a -1 to investigation.
I thought he was a rogue.
Yeah, he did not take any intellectual. He dumped his intellect stat, so
Okay, the blade is edited.
okay.
D Beyond makes it very easy, as does Roll20. Please sponsor us.
Good. That would be legit. All right. Rogar does not sense any traps.
I'll continue on.
5, 10, 15, 20. No, 10 feet, 10, 20,
And since they have the torch, I'm gonna assume I'm not gonna let them get too far away. Are we leaving Zabivaka at the cave entrance?
Hope not.
No,
Rogar will kill you.
I will drag him along.
You can babysit the pupper if we can assign the token to me somehow.
So, oh no, because we only need that once a month. Don't
I now dub Zabivaka Fluffy Snooterkins.
Oh my god.
Heard it here first. Fluffy Snooterkins.
Fluffy Snooterkins is here.
Make sure you say that a lot when Rogar's back.
I was gonna say we'll see how he feels about that. Clean up the edges before I get yelled at.
And while they are, watching for traps out front, Edda is still keeping an eye out. Also, whether that is passively or not, I'm still like checking this whole thing out.
Oh shit!
We need to passively review this.
Oh, I love it.
I thought I was the funny one. No, D-Rock.
Fluffy
Fluffy
Snooterkins is here to stay. And you're not, you can't even say anything. I dubbed thee Fluffy Snooterkins!
I'm just imagining you like playing with Sheila, oh my fluffy bumpkins, and then
Yes.
Zabivaka comes over and you're like, oh, and you're fluffy snooterkins.
Exactly. That's exactly what happened.
Yes.
Fluffy Snooterkins. Alright. We move, Era? Hanging out?
I'm going.
He's all the way up there.
I'm still letting them, lead the way with the torch, but I want to stay within the torchlight. And also just keep, looking around at this amazing cavern.
Ain't no everything.
So
Could be out front.
as you enter the cave area here, the entrance tunnel leads into a large cavern. It's supported by natural pillar of rock and containing 3 stalagmites, which I will reveal some of them here in a minute for you guys, if you can see them yet. In the western part of the cave, behind the columns of rocks, are 3 bedrolls and a heap of ordinary supplies. Stacks of flour, bags of salt, casks of salted meats, lanterns, flasks of oil, pickaxes, shovels, and other gear. Amid the supplies, you see a body of a dwarf miner, dead for at least a week. The northern... Go ahead.
Yeah. I got nothing.
The northeastern section of the cave has collapsed, forming a 10-foot wide, 20-foot deep pit. A sturdy hempen rope is tied off around a nearby stalagmite and dangles down the side of the pit at the bottom, which a rough-hewn tunnel heads eastward, or northwest and east.
Okay.
So 60 feet for Kendrill.
I'm gonna draw the blade once I see the dead dude.
Okay.
And then just have it sitting on my shoulder.
Gonna take my bow off my shoulders once I see Oleg take his blade out.
So you'll see at least one of the stalagmites for the moment.
I have the good sense to not be playing my loot, but I am holding it closely.
Okay.
Alright, everybody. Keep your eyes open.
Where's Zabivaka?
Gotta get Zabi.
Zabivaka.
Fluffy snooterkins, there we go.
Fluffy Snooterkins is here.
Making his way downtown.
Walking fit.
Just
Is he
past him.
fast?
He's death. He's murder bound.
Oh.
He's gonna rip someone's throat out, I can tell.
Alright, which way do you want to go?
Well, do we follow cave rules?
Where is this body that we see?
Yeah.
Behind one of the, we'll say, in the alcove over here.
Do you have anything
So
of
if we
value?
can see the body, yeah, I mean, we should check him out. If we can see the body, shouldn't we be able to see that area?
I suppose.
Just saying.
Cue 17 goblins.
Yeah.
It seems make an investigation check. Whoever, one person, whoever wants to search the body.
I'm gonna do that thing.
You're just gonna run in.
No shit, right? Damn, we're in cave, woman.
There's a body
That's a
over
body, a body IED.
What if it exploded right now?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
here. 17.
Search the body, and there does not seem to be anything of real importance.
Does he bear a vague familial resemblance to Gundren?
Yes. This would appear to be one of the brothers of his that he has suspected to have died.
And how did he die? Is it fairly obvious or no?
Armor full of, little holes. Does he have a Russian necktie? Like,
You would. I gotta see. I got a quick look up. I believe it's slash. I believe he has lacerations.
necktie.
Is there
Got it.
something on this body that we can take back to Gundren?
On the body itself,
Mhm.
no, unless you want to later bring back the body and give it a proper burial.
Maybe.
I can bring his head.
Whoa, easy, buddy.
Wow.
Wow.
I don't know if that would make
It's a
Gundren feel
joke.
better.
It's a joke.
Gundren, we found your
It was a
brother
prank,
dead
bro.
in the
It was a
cave.
prank.
Here's his head.
He was definitely dead before we cut this off.
Yeah, we promise.
Punctures, deep insertions.
Okay.
Dagger
Does it-
sized or arrow sized?
Does it look like sword? Yeah. Does it look like sword or arrow?
Some kind of blade.
Okay.
Whether
Okay.
that be your dagger or your rapier, your whatever swords do piercing damage, you're not sure.
Okay.
Do you guys explore caves very often?
First one I've been in.
I have explored one cave in a past life, and it did not go well for me. As
Okay,
as far as I can remember.
I was told quite a while ago in my training that while exploring a cave, always keep the cave wall to your left side. If you walk along the wall with it on your left side, you'll either get to where you're going or get back to the entrance.
That's some Minecraft knowledge there.
that's a. It
Okay.
would take a minute, but yeah, that does check out.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm following you guys. So if you want to stay with the cave wall to the left, I'll be behind you.
Alright.
Left.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Again, clear up the edges before I get yelled at.
Yeah. You can't just like delete a box.
Yeah, I have to make a box, but I have to make sure I'm in
Oh,
the
you
right.
have to make a box.
Yeah.
Look how we're all in a row right here. If something had cone damage, we would all be screwed.
Well, I went off for 1 second and everyone yells at me, even though that area was already cleared. So I'm gonna just stay next to you.
That was a trap. We're just worried because we care.
Said you checked for traps.
Yeah, but can't check for shit, right?
Alright.
Keep making your way.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, once the torchlight hits the back of that, do we see anything in that back corner?
This will probably be northwestern. These are where those supplies I had mentioned beforehand.
Okay.
So that was your cast of meat, salts.
Do we see the supplies?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have an idea, guys. Like with the the hella oil that Rogar has, we could theoretically turn that into some kind of firebomb.
Yes, and there's more oil here too.
Lots of oil.
You also have
So-
bomb bombs.
We do have bombs that I still really want to juggle.
Which the other one you had found on the goblins, you take a look at it, Kendro, and it has a lightning bolt on it. So it is another thunder bomb or grenade or whatever.
A lightning bomb?
Yep.
X.
I am gonna change. I did change damage on that because I was looking at actual grenades, and I like that better. So I did change the damage.
Oh my god, it does so much damage.
Which is why I said I want you to juggle them.
I would die.
Well, you wouldn't.
You die super rad though.
If all of these bombs exploded?
Well, if all of them did, yeah.
Super metal.
But I'm gonna change how you have to use it because I really don't like that.
Alright.
So
Does this bomb have does this bomb have a radius?
Yeah, that's what I want to change it to.
What's the radius?
It's gonna be
Just in case I
some of
decide
them
to throw
have
one today.
some of them have a radius, and the other I'm gonna say has a thrown range instead of the throw the.
What are you talking about? I can attach a bomb to my arrow.
Do you
Watch
have
it
fingers?
like pull it back
Yeah.
and then just shoot it out, and it's way too heavy, so it just drops right at your feet.
But I'm like Legolas. Okay, we got to remember this.
Do
Of
you
course.
have Tinker's tools to do so, or any means of attaching it properly?
I have rope.
Super effective. Just aim really high for the drag.
Yeah, I mean, I know how to shoot a bow. I know how to shoot a bow.
We see you, Havoc.
You 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60.
Agmites.
So far, everything seems clear. All you're hearing is that draft that is coming through from an unknown source.
Sounds like a really good song playing. Maybe I'm
yeah.
feeding into Era's mindset.
There are songs everywhere. This one will be lovely. I can tell.
It's a little ominous.
Doesn't have to be.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So you are seeing part of the
At the
pit.
Cavern.
That
Basically nothing area where.
no.
Oh, now how do whoever comes in and out of here get in and out? Is there a rope? Is there a ladder?
There is a hempen rope tied off that goes down into the pit.
Well,
Oh.
down we go, I guess.
I'm gonna fly down.
Aw.
I'm gonna throw my cloak back, to let my wings out, stretch them out, because it's been a minute.
Okay.
Now that Rogar knows the thing, and show off a little, and fly down because I don't want to take the rope, because that would mean letting go of my loot.
Where am I at?
How far down is this?
20.
So, am I able to jump down?
if
I'm
you
gonna
want.
check for traps before I actually touch the ground.
Okay. Make a investigation check. What was your first one? 17.
That was a different investigation roll.
Okay.
That was checking the body. 12 was the
Okay.
ground.
You do not pick up on any traps. However, you do see a pair of boots down in the
Is this hempen rope that we see? Is this securely attached?
It is attached to one of the stalagmites.
Securely. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look and make sure.
You notice a pair of these like boots with a fuzzy fur along the ankle.
So with the fur,
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking them.
Robe with the fur.
Are there feet inside those boots?
Whole cave was looking at her.
Fair question. I'm checking this rope before we use it, by the way.
Okay. Make a straight intelligence check.
I am putting the boots with the fur in the inventory.
Okay. You
Grab this whole cell stuff zone.
grab the rope, give it a couple yanks on it. It seems fairly secure.
Fairly secure? What does that mean?
Do you think it's not going to go anywhere?
Okay.
I'll walk over to it and just yank on it as hard as I can.
Not going anywhere.
All right. Down you guys go. I'll go last.
So, question for you guys: what are you guys doing with this sleigh that you brought with?
This what?
The sleigh.
Oh,
that you had
it's
drafted?
At the front of the cave.
yeah. We left it outside.
Okay.
It's empty.
Or
Don't
does
matter.
it have some? Okay, I was like, it doesn't have supplies on it or anything,
No.
right?
Did you put anything on it besides your magical 300-pound chest?
I don't think we even put that on it, did we?
Zabivaka's sled, yes. We let Zabivaka pull the sled when we were going from A to B, but I'm obviously bringing all of my equipment with me.
Okay.
Obviously.
Yeah. Let's say goodbye to
Just-
our fucking sled.
Nobody's been able to find this place for years.
Didn't we like put a bike lock on it or something?
Oh, did it have wheels? Did it have wheels or skis?
I think I literally just like stuck a branch through a ski, like through a gap in a ski to be like, yeah, this won't go anywhere.
I like it.
Super secure. It states we're coming back for this.
Okay.
Oh shit.
But
Are you testing out the rope leg? Or
Yeah.
Are you gonna climb down on it?
Oh no, I'm gonna let Kindrel and Rogar go first.
Thank you.
heavy.
I'll be the last one down.
Rogar makes it down fine.
Okay, I'll go next.
Do you
What
want
about
to
the
jump?
puppers?
No, I'm
Are
not
we gonna
jumping.
Are we
They're gonna
having the
have to-
puppers
yeah.
just jump into our arms?
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
are we gonna get him back up?
Is this
We can-
like a straight? I can carry them. Is this straight drop or is it?
Why didn't
like,
you
kind
carry
of
them
at an
down?
angle? No one asked.
The wolf is huge, isn't he?
I mean,
It's a wolf.
he looks scary, but is he really?
They might
Okay,
be able to
wait.
jump that far.
Just for a frame of reference, as an Aarakocra, or however you say it, do you have wings and arms, or are your arms wings?
It depends on your interpretation. I'm going with wings and arms. I've seen the art done both ways.
Yes.
So I am in fact a 6 appendaged freak.
That is terrifying.
It really is. I'm not gonna lie.
It's I've seen art both ways where like the wings are arms,
What?
but like even the source book art has arms and wings
That's what I
and
was-
legs.
That's what I was gonna look at
Hmm.
to see what
The,
they have.
the source book art has 6 appendages,
Okay.
which you're like, oh, person with wings. This is fine. ASMR are the same way. But yeah, if you really think about it, Aarakocra have just extra limbs.
I mean, just think like if you picture like an angel, you know, like angelic wings. They're like a person, but they just have wings.
True.
Granted, they don't have beaks,
So,
but
yeah, it's also how I pass. It's how I can pass for human better because I've just got my wings folded up real tight.
right.
Honestly, almost uncomfortably, but under my cloak, and then I've still got arms for playing my lute.
Was Aarakocra not part of the player's handbook, or is that
It's
in...
not in the PHB, no.
So it's in Xanathar then. Oh. No, it might not even
It's
be in that
no,
one. I
it's
don't remember.
the third one. No, it's Elemental Evil Player's Companion.
Yes.
Aarakocras, Genasi's, and Goliaths.
Yep.
Can you clear this fog, or is there nothing there?
Yeah, you can. I can go ahead and clear it. So in the northwestern, where Era is
Yep.
one entrance.
Yep.
And down
Right
here
there.
is the other entrance that leads east.
I'm
So
gonna
are we?
climb down and go here, and Era said she'd carry down Fluffy Bump. Down here.
So first I asked, is this Havoc? Is this like a straight down pit, or is there some incline to
There's
it?
a slight incline.
All right, the puppers just skid their way down.
Works too.
Could slide down if we really felt like it.
Hide.
I just to the left. I just didn't want to get my cloak dirty.
So cave logic. Yep.
Left. Well, so when we took a look around, I found those boots. Did I see anything or hear anything from either of the entrances? Or perhaps passively notice that while I was waiting? I really gotta let my passive perception just work for me more. My passive perception is killer.
Yeah, it is.
I'm just taking a look at what's around there to determine what would be happening. From the east, you might occasionally, you think what could be some sort of fluttering.
Fluttering.
From
And
the
we don't hear anything coming from the northwest?
No.
Besides the northwest being the best?
Wow.
It's true.
You're
Yeah,
not
'cause
you,
you're-
you're not wrong though.
It's true.
I also agree
Yeah.
with it.
Alright, so let's go then. Rock, if you're still here, please remind everyone that the northwest is the best.
Going through the tunnel.
On
Yep.
in.
So that'll cover
Oh,
that.
we should, as we get deeper into this, we should really remember to go a little more slowly and cautiously, just in case, and actually be stealthing. Of just walking brazenly through everywhere.
I'll walk more gingerly. I'm not very good at stealthing though.
Should definitely be stealthing.
Rogar will stealth.
Yeah, you will.
I also kind of do have a torch, so it'd be very difficult for me to stealth.
Oh Jesus.
Oof.
Ooh.
Disappears into the darkness.
Rogues, man,
Rogar
just
gone.
Yeah, he's stealth.
disappears.
Poof.
10, 20.
You should probably also check for traps right now.
Good.
Please hold.
Oh no,
I'm,
I think I'm sneaky.
I'm clearing some things up for you. Okay. And then he wants to check for traps. Okay. He's on the lookout.
I'm
Just
also
literally have anyone else checking for traps who could theoretically do a better job than him.
true. I'm also
I mean-
gonna attempt to stealth.
Okay.
I
You
will
are good
walk
at
by
stealth.
myself then.
Fuck.
What's? Why are you? Oh, disadvantage is plates.
Yep.
I'm like half stealth.
This area consists of numerous intersecting passages. The ceilings here are only 6 feet high, and several passages in the end are particularly excavated rock faces.
Good thing I'm only 5'11" and a half.
I have to bend down.
Yeah.
And hold the torch.
Yeah, it's gonna slow pace.
Sure, I'm short enough. Originally short enough. Yeah, I'm 5'1". Grudgingly. So we keep going left?
I don't know. I can't see.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, the
over
fog
here.
won't part.
Bring the torch this way.
You're muted,
You're muted,
Havoc.
man.
I'm doing multiple things at once.
Isn't DMing fun?
Clear that out.
The wall right here.
It is a maze. Now that has been mined through.
All right.
Guess this left thing really works?
Use Tarkov logic and peek the corner. This corner to the left.
Okay. Real areas.
Guessing I can see down this tunnel now.
You would be able to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60.
And then is the torch shedding any light over here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll step out. Peek it, lean.
Oh,
Link?
okay. Dead ends. GG's.
No?
All right.
Keep. Interesting. Actually, on a whim, since I sort of see this rubble, we see the smaller stones leading to bigger stones as we come around the corners. If I just saw smaller stones out of the corner of my eye over here, I want to come take a look. I am the worst.
Where at? Oh, right here.
Load.
I see you.
Are the rocks neat?
You-
What were they mining?
You also have a torch lit?
Got really close to it, I think. Or is it just no light at all at that point?
Yeah, you're in complete darkness.
Okay. I mean,
I'm gonna stand
One
here
light-
and peek around the corner
Yeah.
though, since I can see in the dark.
if we're gonna have one
can-
light, we might as well have two lights. I do also have torches.
Peeking.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Come on.
Okay. Anything down there? Pick to the left tunnel.
I
Oh,
guess we
look.
can keep doing that left thing.
If we hit a dead end, we could just come right back too.
Right.
It's part of the turning left, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, what up, Knots?
What's up, not?
Welcome.
Oh, what is up?
Nuts. Let's go. So yeah, I did light a torch also.
Okay.
Well, I will drop it if I need to play anything. I have accepted that I cannot play my lute in this very echoey place we're trying to pretend.
Yeah, you don't exist.
We're trying to stealth.
Potential. Theory.
Peek the corner. This one.
Nothing's there.
Peek. Peek. Alright.
Do a
Right here.
backflip. Do a backflip.
Are you trying to
Alright.
spin the token?
Fluffy Bumpkins. We'll do a synchronized backflip. Woo!
Wow. Wow, you've been practicing that.
Alright. Peek. Peek. Peek.
Yeah.
Which direction?
Both this direction and this direction.
I'll peek also.
Oh, I got so many things.
Yep.
You made
Yeah.
this contraption of a cave.
I did not. This is pre-made.
You put us in this contraption of a cave.
I did. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60.
So I sort of asked this before, but can we tell what they were mining for, or it's just a mine?
In the mine, there are. Give me a perception check.
Okay. I passively perceive it.
There are different veins in the different alcoves. Some appear to be coal. What you can probably assume is steel and iron. As of yet, you don't see anything of richer value.
Oh, with all this, the coal and the iron and the steel, that makes sense. If there's all this coal, we might find diamonds. That would be... It would be a lot lower, probably, but...
Yeah, is it coal on the walls, or is it coal, like, on the ground?
There's some in the walls, and there's probably some chunks left on the ground.
Keep an eye out for a little bit of shiny bits.
Okay.
Alright, well, following logic.
One left, I guess.
Peek. Peek.
Yeah. Rogar staying up with you. Zabivaka staying up. Peeking. Veal. Oh, that one. Thank you.
Dead end.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60.
Can we hear anything more? You said that there was like fluttering when we heard.
You are away from the fluttering. Everything as of right now seems to have died out, and it's just this ominous wind.
Ominous wind.
The occasional dripping of water.
Alright, use some fog.
Moving characters.
On fog.
Rogar's moving up. Zabivaka moves up.
That gets left behind.
I almost feel like I should be in the lead since I'm the one who can see the furthest.
Mm-hmm.
True.
You could.
You are welcome to take a lead there.
I will. I'll
And
hop
keep
in.
checking for traps. How's your investigation?
Better than Rogar's.
Yeah.
You want to take the lead?
I'm gonna take the lead and also check for traps along the way.
Alright, give me an investigation check. Oh,
Nice.
Already better at it than Rogar.
you are looking for traps.
I'm
At the
looking
mo-
for traps.
At the moment, you do not see any.
Okay.
I'll be right behind you.
Appreciate that. How tall are the walls in this cave, or do they go all the way up?
In this area, it was. I think you're in 6 feet.
Right, but the
They're not
walls,
cutting mine shaft
the walls
thing.
connect to the ceiling.
Yeah.
That's what am I looking
No
at?
ledge to jump up on.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60.
Dear Elf, I see.
Nothing.
It's almost like this cave has been abandoned for a while.
Oh.
Rogar stays up with the party.
Zabibaka.
Fluffy Snooderkins.
Reveal area. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60.
No, it's very nice.
Didn't you see the sign? No minors allowed.
Oof.
Oof.
Big oof. Ooh, water.
So as you make your way,
It just runs up to it.
Do.
Please hold, because you are going in a completely different direction than how things are working here. A still pool fills much of this cavern. The water is dark, revealing.
Fucking backing away then. That looks ominous.
We saw the edge of it in the light.
Are we about to fight the Kraken?
I wish, but no. That is a very high.
At level 5, we're not.
No. The water is dark, revealing what little of what might lie within. The shores of the pool consist of a thin layer of broken shells from strange, pale mussels, and a fishy odor hangs in the air.
Should we pull a Lord of the Rings and throw a rock in the water?
Yeah, does it smell like saltwater or freshwater? Pretty stale, but doesn't smell like saltwater.
It'll probably be fresh. It doesn't say in here, but it's probably fresh water.
I say we avoid this pool.
Keep to the wall.
I would say so. There's something
Right
definitely
now.
in there.
Avoiding the pool.
Kendra wants to go for a swim. Oh my lord.
I'm gonna make a roll because I don't know what Rogar would do here. Hearing you say Kendra wants to go for a swim, but says, forget that.
He says, well, fuck what Kindle wants.
Yeah, he's gonna jump in.
What do you mean he's gonna jump in?
Are you kidding me?
God.
No.
He would
He
not.
jumps in, I'm standing near the edge.
He would not
probably
jump in.
not.
I think you would.
He would
I-
not jump in.
I made a roll. I'm trying to play it by the book here.
I'll just yell, Rogar, what the fuck?
I do not think we have time for this.
Get out the damn pool.
And then just
Be on
like
the
in
way
back.
Yeah,
Come
just
on
roll.
in, guys. The water's fine.
Exactly.
Straight into the water.
Exactly.
Well,
More Rogar.
Advantage. Comes back out and says there ain't nothing there.
Okay, well, that's a thing we know now.
Okay, good.
Someone's got to check it out.
Nobody has to check it out. Can I get some fog, please? Can't see.
Did you go to the bottom? Did you find any mussels down there?
Yeah, nothing.
He wouldn't
but-
know what a muscle looks like. Oh!
But now bear with me. Bouillabaisse.
10, 20,
Sell.
40, 50, 60.
Wait, so did he jump in or no?
Yeah, he jumped
Yeah.
in.
And then he got back out and was like, "Y'all are big babies."
Yeah. 10,
Maybe consult with the party before you try to do something like that again.
20, 30, 40, 50, 60. You see a stairway.
What's straight ahead? Give me a 60-foot radius.
40, 50.
Line of sight.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
Please stop counting out loud. I will punch you through the monitor. Okay. Okay, so I peeked around this corner. Peek around all corners right now.
Okay.
Dance.
I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance.
The hell's that thing? This.
That is a door.
Well, cave logic says we don't go in the door.
True.
So.
Do we want to? I would take a long time. This is perhaps a very large cave to explore all avenues, but do we want to check out the other tunnels before we start going in through doors or up stairwells?
Cave logic.
Well, these hallways do look cut very well, and the hauler that we just came through seemed to be dug out. So we could assume that this is all one big structure, so we'll eventually hit all the points.
Right.
I would assume.
I say anything up the stairwell with my torch?
You want to be in the lead to go up the stairwell that has not been revealed to us? Or should Oleg go?
I am not going up the stairwell. I'm asking if from the bottom I can see anything at the top.
Hold on. Oh, like make a perception check. You moved. You
Not
moved
as being a
also.
bad. Oh,
You moved right when I was
bad
saying something.
influence.
Perception.
Yeesh.
Okay.
I feel like this would have been smoother had D-Rock be here. Alright, so there's your stairwell.
You could probably have one of us move him if you want to be working on other stuff. I don't know what it takes to reassign the tokens. Nice.
Do a quick somersault.
I'm gonna give control since where do you want Rogar to be in a line since Kindrel took the scouting?
I would say towards the back.
So I'm gonna give for right now. I'm gonna give control.
Okay, I can move those.
We demand bad decisions in blood.
I can take him in Zabivaka.
It's gonna be a no from me. No, it's gonna be a no. I enjoy life.
I'm sure there will be blood in time, and the bad decisions are inherent, but we're not going to do it on purpose.
Yeah. Sounds good, Treesus. No.
We kick Kindrel, there's no stream.
Thank you, Treesus.
All right. Do you have
Yes,
access?
Grats.
Thank you.
Do you have-
Yes.
Okay.
I do not have fluffy snooderkins.
Try again. It might have went through right when I.
I still do not have snooderkins.
Did I do the other?
Don't have bumpkins either.
No.
Oh, some other.
Thank you, Jesus.
On my end, it says you should. What did I do here?
When I hover over R2, I get the little multi-directional arrows, and I don't have that over anything else.
Can be controlled by Yup and Yup. Zabivaka. Can be controlled by. That's weird. Alright,
Can you
well,
just lock him? Can you lock him to Rogar's token?
True. You just put him to the right of Rogar.
Yeah, and then you should be able to click and drag.
Philia.
10, 20.
He's not locked to Rogar at the moment.
That's what I get? 60 feet?
Yeah, each one
Turn
is
a
10.
corner. Turn a
Each one.
corner still.
I thought you
Sorry,
said
having-
each one was 10.
Yeah,
That's 4.
10. No, go diagonal and then straight up and around.
1, 2, 3, 4. 6, right? Oh, so
Yeah, each one is 10. 10 times 6 is 60.
And that's 40.
and that's 40. Next
Unless
question.
you're saying that there's a wall.
There's a wall. I should be able to see the wall.
Oh, you're going straight ahead.
Well, from wall then.
I was looking the wrong way.
All right.
And then
So
Sorry, I still can't move Zabivaka.
Yeah, for whatever reason, it's not letting you.
I'm peeking. Peeking
And
both
he's not-
ways.
Attached to Rogar either.
So put Rogar. We'll say Zabivaka's in front of Rogar.
Okay. Yep, we are coming up. So none of us perceived anything as we were in that hallway? Not even
no,
Etta?
Nothing yet.
Okay. A little waterfall, that's neat.
Crystal skies, crowded places.
This is gonna be interesting quick.
Cave logic.
Yep. Okay.
In those eyes, desperation, hesitation
Okay.
for the wind, running from the darkness of the night. You'll be shining past the brightest light, just like gold, just like gold. Believe
Corner.
can spark
Hmm.
we can find a power to be strong, just like gold.
For the record, like every time we're just walking for more than a couple seconds is about to start plucking out a tune before she's like, nope, I can't. She just wants to play traveling music so bad.
Peek down.
To where?
All right.
Thoughts, party? This is also a double door.
Yeah.
Makes me think there's a big room beyond.
Are there any like distinguishable markings on the door, or is it just stone?
Stone. Ada,
Etta saw a door and just went. Yep.
make a perception check. Ada.
Ooh,
Woof. Woof.
she sees
woof, woof.
everything.
I see all.
From around the corner, you hear something slimy and gelatinous.
Oh, fuck.
This squishy-esque
Oleg
noise.
knows what it is.
While
Coming-
standing here, I hear something slimy coming around this corner.
Coming around the corner right here.
I'm of no use for this entire fight. I just want to let you guys know.
Hey
And-
everyone.
They'll take damage.
Hey,
For us.
Hey,
Yes?
no door right now. No door right now. There's something coming. What's that? There is a sound that sounds like it might have been in the lake and no longer in the lake. Coming around this corner.
Okay.
Someone, perhaps with a long-ranged weapon, maybe wants to take a peek at that.
Okay. Pumpkins, be strong.
You can also see very well in the dark, so our torchlight does not give us away. If we have anyone brave like that in the party.
Guessing this is a wall right here. Can you show me all the walls
Oh.
I can
Oh
see?
shit.
Kendrell, as you go right
Hang
there.
on, hang on. Let me see if like where all the walls are. I can't see everything.
Check it.
Wall. Wall.
Reveal the fog. Where it's supposed to be revealed.
There's wall there.
Looks like that's wall right there next to the stairwell too.
Make sure like there's no hole right here.
There's all your walls.
Alright, thank you. Alright. Continue.
As you move into that space,
Oh my god!
let's roll initiative.
Fluffy pumpkins run away!
Oh god.
What is this thing? Do we know?
And make. What is this? I only have this open. I believe it's going to be Arcana, but please hold.
At least it's not a gelatinous cube, which is what I thought it was.
I had thought about switching it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, no, this will be just as fine. This is going to be an Arcana check.
How is my dex better than Rogar's? So he got a 14.
Huh?
I rolled for me and for Rogar. And my dex modifier is better than his.
I had
Oh,
I
on
had-
his character sheet?
I had Rogar's right here. Rogar, I got the 20.
Okay. I didn't roll on his character sheet, I just clicked on his token and then rolled on mine.
Why?
Uh,
How did?
The 15 because I assigned it to him.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that.
I clicked on him and then rolled, so you can change it.
It's gonna be that. And our.
And honestly, my first one was an 11, but I hadn't clicked on my token. So I will fix that. There we go. I didn't realize I could fix it.
Okay. And the. Did you make a Arcana check, Kendrell? Since you're the one that had said it, give me an Arcana check. Yeah.
My proficiency in nature tell me anything about this?
Give me.
Don't
It's-
have Arcana proficiency, but I have nature proficiency.
This is more of a Arcana.
Okay.
So what I'm doing with these, where did I? Whatever is based on the creature, whatever type it is, I'm gonna give you guys a chance to roll. So remember how I showed you the that chart where if you know about the creature, I'm gonna reveal its stats for you and everything.
Yeah.
If you make a check based off of that, I'm gonna give you the stats after the fact, and then that'll be the same type roll for the loot. So yeah, Kendra, you know a little bit about this creature. It is a ogre jelly.
terrible.
Mm-hmm.
And I will let you pick one thing right now based off of your roll to know.
Okay.
You want armor class, speed, or
Distances.
or senses.
Or what?
Senses. It's like can it see in the dark? Is it
Skeletor. We needs them. Can I consult with the party?
Yeah.
Party? What's best to know?
Was it AC, senses, or what was the third thing?
speed? This movement.
I would just say AC.
Don't hold the
Speed.
mic to your mouth.
Oh, okay.
You're loud enough.
We'll figure the
Okay.
AC out pretty quick. Knowing the AC won't really affect what we do.
Right.
I mean, neither will anything else.
So, speed tells us if we need to like use our full movement to outrun it.
I don't know if that's possible at this point.
Mostly
Are we
we're
just
trying
gonna
to
have
keep
to
it away from
fight?
us. Oh, I don't mean like running away. I just mean if it has a movement of 25, then I'm hosed. If it has a movement of 20, then I can stay out of melee with it.
Sure.
Okay.
I think out of AC, you're right. We'll figure it out pretty quick. I guess. Yeah.
We'll figure the AC out, yeah.
Normally you want to know resistances, but if you can't learn that, then speed.
The speed is 10-foot movement and 10-foot climbing.
Cool. It is slow, as I would have expected.
Yeah,
is
it's just
helpful.
a fucking blob.
If it turns out to be an absolute beast in melee, then we stay outside of its melee range.
Right. Well,
Alright.
let's go. Rogar.
All right, Rogar.
Rogar has a ranged weapon, right? He has a bow.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to fully take control? Okay.
Well,
he does-
you made him jump in the lake, so somebody else needs to control him.
Okay. Fine.
I mean, so if
Ro-
I recall, he usually starts with ranged when he doesn't want to like get up in something's grill right away. He has a
Yeah.
bow, right?
He does have a short bow.
So you might have to do that half, but I can at least try and make decisions if we're cool with
Yes,
that.
you make the decisions. I'm
Okay.
okay with that.
At the moment, he is not. I don't think he'll be in line of sight.
If we say like, oh yeah, no, but he can go right here.
Yep, he'll have line of sight then.
Like we go, oh, and so he comes around the corner and goes, what? And just a regular arrow.
This is totally Linus.
Yep.
Either way.
So
Hundo P.
Rogar just hits.
He hits with an 8?
With an 8?
Just
Told you
hits.
we'd figure out the AC real quick.
Jeez.
Oh lord. This thing's gonna have 400 HP then.
Yeah.
For that is. Okay.
I am absolutely useless in this freaking cave.
At the moment.
Gosh, that was a +4 short bow though. That was a terrible roll.
That was.
All right, Sir Kindrel.
Knocking an ice arrow?
Okay. So that'll be your normal shot, your normal
Oh wait,
damage.
wait. JK, first. Can't really. Can I move next to Rogar?
Could move like toward
like-
the staircase.
I, like move on
Oh.
his token?
No.
Yes, you can.
Oh, you can?
You
I mean,
totally
it's-
can
it's 10
occupy
feet.
space with allies.
Does he occupy 10 feet?
Oh, I guess, yeah, technically, since it's 10 foot.
Failing. I'm behind Rogar right now. Shooting at the blob with the ice arrow.
So that'll be your normal arrow damage plus an additional 1d4.
Yeah.
So
5?
Five piercing. Now roll a d4.
Can this thing even do only 5 damage?
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
So that is.
Admittedly, we're basically firing arrows at Ballistic Joe. Like, it's not gonna be like, oh, I'm dead.
Does Sheila want to do anything?
Yeah, Sheila's getting up and hey, she wants to tear that belly right off this.
Rogar is telling Zabivaka to hang back for now because he knows he doesn't have the wolf's full loyalty yet, so he doesn't want to risk that.
Okay.
Okay, so Sheila going to go for the beak attack.
Okay.
But it's a 6.
Misses.
Yeah. Good job, Sheila.
We are up to Edda.
Okay,
You missed the jelly's turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sheila, no.
That's jelly.
I've actually got further bad news for Sheila once it's my turn.
No, Sheila. You don't have anything that isn't AoE?
I'm gonna try and aim it, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, maybe something not a party killer.
Like raging.
Yeah.
Hey, you know.
Exactly like raging.
Does a 14 hit Sheila?
Yes.
Oh, I forgot. Why did? Oh, because you took him out. Okay. That's why. Sheila takes 10 points of damage.
Ouch.
Now we come up to Edda.
Alright, so Edda has a feeling this might not be... It might get wobbled, but it wouldn't get really wrecked by thunder damage. That way. But I have a different plan. And I'm going to very carefully aim a cone, one might say.
Okay.
I don't know how to draw lines properly in this, so we're just gonna... That's... 15-foot cone to you.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah! And so we're gonna use the Wand of Burning Hands.
Ooh.
Okay.
That shouldn't take a spell slot. That's just using charges of the wand, which I'll have to keep track of separately.
Yep. And with D&D Beyond, it makes it easy for you to track those charges.
It just spent a spell slot when I clicked on it, that's the thing.
Really?
Oh no, it did. Okay. Oh, it does. Perfect. Cool, cool, cool. I don't... So that uses 2 charges, and that's gonna be... We did put that in my inventory here. But it has to make a dex check. I don't know why it's rolling against it. Or that's the damage.
Yep.
Love it.
What's the...
I used 2 charges, so that should actually be 4d6 of damage.
1, 2, 3. So roll another d6 then.
And the... Does this make a dexterity saving throw? But it... against a 14.
I feel it.
17 points. It did not make its dexterity saving throw. 17 points of fire damage.
I also feel like it should be at disadvantage since it's a blob and its move speed is 10.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. For a dex save.
You know what? It is what it is.
Wow. Okay. Not throwing any bones today, huh?
No. We are up to Oleg, the Berserker.
Berserker.
I'm going to just step up, and since I can't swing in this tiny ass cave, I'm just going to stick the sword in it.
Stab it through the eyeball.
Just a big ol' stabber.
Go ahead with disadvantage since you are crouching.
Rip.
Big rip.
Okay. So 11 points of damage. This thing looks hurt.
And then bonus action, I'm gonna disengage.
Do you have that?
Oh wait.
Because otherwise it's an action to disengage. Well, anyone can disengage, but it costs their action to do so.
Then I am going to
You
just
know what?
hold.
What is? Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Come on, bring that back. I made a boo boo. Make a perception check, Oleg. Okay.
Jesus, man.
Back up to the top with Rogar.
So he saw Oleg do some pretty solid damage to it, and it's not what we haven't really seen it jump out yet. So yeah, Rogar is going to run in and stab
Actually,
your stab.
Hold on.
Does it have a face? Does it have anything resembling eyes?
It does not. Okay.
What am I holding on for? I'm going to wait until you tell me I can go.
I have to do something since Oleg did something. Okay.
Got some really lit battle music going on. Saying.
Yeah. That's going. It's going to have.
I want to scroll down the map just a tidge.
Why? Oh God!
Yep. Yep.
It has a friend.
No.
Now you may continue.
Dear. Because Oleg was close enough to see further down.
Yeah, he. Well, that wasn't going to be for that, but I just remembered something else.
Oh shit.
Okay, continue.
Cool. Well, this is still directly in our path. We've seen melee work, and it hasn't had a chance to reach out yet. But Brogar, I'm sure, wouldn't have liked how little damage arrows do when he can stab your stab. So we're going with a stab.
What are you stabbing with?
Well, it doesn't have eyes, so the dagger of betrayal. I don't know if it does any. It's got, let's see, 1d4 plus 2, or he's got a silvered scimitar that is 1d6 plus 2. So I think he's hacking at it with his scimitar, assuming he has that equipped. Thank you, D&D Beyond Overlay, for letting me see his weapons.
He should, and I thought I put it in his roll 20, but apparently
I just don't know if it. Yeah, I just don't know if it's like on his belt versus in a hand ready to go.
You can pull it out. I did not put it in. I did not put it in his roll 20, which is weird because I thought I did that last time.
So for lack of eyes to stare into while he stabs it with a dagger, he is going to just slash a piece off with the scimitar.
Okay, I need to check one thing for that then. Okay. Since I don't have it in here, I'm going to have to do it manually. And that's his, because, is it a finesse? It is. Perfect. So I can use his dex for that. Which is +2. And he will just hit again. For 3 points of damage. And Rogar.
3 whole points of damage with the scimitar.
Rogar is going to have to make a perception check. So, as he hacks into the creature, it would appear
Ah.
every time it takes
Oh.
damage.
Slashing damage. Slashing damage turns it into a fucking starfish.
Yeah, that's why I said that I was useless in this fight.
Cool. Great. Wonderful. Cool.
This is not good.
Hey. Noted. Back to fire damage. And piercing.
I also didn't do a 1d4 for my.
Oh, you didn't?
So, I hate to say this, but would Edda have noticed the direct correlation between Oleg slashing and another one appearing?
I
Or I
would
guess
think,
would Rogar have noticed that direct correlation before he also slashed at it?
I would think Rogar was too far back behind to notice.
Okay.
But I think with your perception being high enough, I would say
I'll put those together. Okay, so
Yeah.
Rogar would have still attacked because he would not have gotten it, but I think after this one, we all get it. There's not going to be any Rocky gets it doesn't care moments. We all know this now. We good?
Yep.
Okay, Kendrell.
Hi.
Piercing damage.
Yep, that's pretty much all I got, so we're sticking with piercing damage. Keep going on the guy.
Oh, Sheila.
Sheila's about to fucking book it.
Or Sheila could, attack the other buddy.
Sheila just took 10 points of damage with one swipe, so
Ooh.
she's not feeling it.
And
Okay.
if Sheila moves though, she's gonna get 2 different opportunity attacks. So
Why, is the other blob engaged?
it's within 5 feet.
And quick question, actually, in the realm of good decisions, I think Rogar can't disengage, can he? Or can Rogar disengage as a
He
bonus action?
as it's gonna be a bonus action.
He can bonus action disengage because he's a rogue. He probably
Yeah.
would have backed up.
Okay.
And would Oleg could not have disengaged, but could he have shared a space with Sheila, perhaps, knowing what Edda does in a cone?
Yeah, he could have.
Oleg, would you have done that?
No. Not gonna lie.
You would not have taken a step to the left.
No.
So,
All
so
right. So you're just in the cone.
was he in the cone?
He's
No.
not.
He
He
was
stepped
in
into
the-
the cone. I definitely made sure no one was in the cone the first time, but I'm gonna do the same thing again.
That which I thought I had this open, but I guess not.
I did 10 points of damage, but
Yeah, I see that. I just need to.
What are your dex saves, Oleg?
Pretty low.
Cool.
Check one
2.
thing quickly.
It's tolerable.
That's not what I wanted. 10 points of damage from you. Okay.
how's he looking?
10 points. He's on the cusp.
Okay.
All right, Sheila. Fucking do your wolfy thing. She is going to go round 2 with the beak attack.
Which one? I'm assuming
On this one.
you went. I'm assuming you went for this one as well. Is that
Yes,
the one? That
yes,
you wanted?
yes.
Okay.
Yep, we're still engaged with our same people.
Okay.
She does 11 crit.
What type of damage is that?
Um.
definitely wouldn't have had Sheila do it if it was slashing damage because we know
Yeah.
Sheila definitely wouldn't have done it. Well, I feel like is the beak piercing
You
and the
would think
claws are slashing?
you would think the beak would be piercing, right?
It's not? Yeah, Havoc, would you just above table say beak is piercing, claws
I
are
would-
slashing?
I would think so. And if it's not, I will have to go back and change that.
You
If
can
it's
write
not,
it later. But...
Okay, because it's definitely slashing damage in here. You don't slash with the beak. Yeah.
So
Like,
she would do the beak attack, but
you'd
not
like-
the claw attack.
You'd like take a chunk out of there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Woo.
Well, in that makes my job easier.
Do the other slimes get the same turn, or are they just put at the
They're-
end of the turn order?
They're gonna go at the same time as the original,
Same
just to make
initiative
everything
order.
just to
Okay.
make everything easy. So this one is going to move up.
Too far?
No.
You did 10 feet.
Two squares
Oh,
is 20 feet.
Yep.
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 Don't do that to me, DM.
And this one is going to make an attack against Sheila.
No! Sheila!
Where did I put my right there?
Yes. Yes.
Does a 13 hit?
Her armor class is 13.
So that will hit.
Hit.
They're 11 points of damage.
She is not feeling good.
And with this one,
She's got a tum ache.
actually, with this one, it's going to move 10 feet up the side of the wall.
Which
So
wall?
it's going onto this edge.
This is a 6-foot high tunnel.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
So how did it move 10
Yeah.
feet up the wall?
it's gonna move. So it's gonna go 6 feet up.
You want to
Yeah,
move it like
4.
half off?
I was definitely just doing the math myself for
Yeah.
other things.
There you go. So 6 feet up on the wall, and then 4 feet forward.
How big is this? Well, how big is the actual ochre jelly? Like, at the moment, it's taking up a 20 by 20 square. So, if it moved 6 feet up the wall, is it just still in the entire space but sideways?
Yeah.
Okay.
It does what it wants.
Yeah.
It's a
So
jelly.
It'd still be there. Yeah. Because it's 10 feet.
I mean, if it's a 20 by 20 square that's just, 2 feet tall, and so now it's
Right. Now it's
2
just
feet along this.
all it accomplished was twisting itself.
It's hanging 10. It's hanging 10.
It is hanging 10. Surf on that wall.
Okay.
So it's 6 feet and above you guys at this point.
Well, now it's like at eye level. I feel
Well,
like
good
it
thing
just takes up the entire tunnel anyways.
Yeah, and you can tell me if this is too broken, but it's a good thing I already had my wings out, so I'm just going to hop and fly over. Because my flying speed is double what my walking speed is.
Yeah.
So I can move 50 feet flying. Because I wanted to get within 15 feet of this again, and I didn't realize the last time that these were 10-foot squares. So we're gonna do another... thinking one charge of the Wand of Burning Hands, because I've got a feeling this one doesn't have as many points as its parent it burned off of. We're gonna
Ooh.
dex check. I love these wands. That's 2 natural 6s on 3d6s. It made the dex save, so it takes 8 points of fire damage.
Okay. Hair Berserker.
Berserker. You don't have a bow? You got nothing?
I'm just stepping back.
No, wait, you don't have a wand?
No.
Nope.
You
I
don't
don't
have.
have a
You didn't want it.
spellcasting. I don't have a spellcasting modifier.
It would still be 8 plus your proficiency,
Nah, I've never been into magic anyway.
so it would still be 10. So,
Can you can you go up by Sheila? Maybe it'll hit you instead of her. Not that I want you to get hit, but
This says you have a staff equipped also, and the Grick Tentacle. Are either of those not slashing?
Grick Tentacle is like a 1d4, but it holds him in place. But that's
Okay.
not really a
And
problem.
then the staff is...
Staff of Defense.
that'd be bludgeoning.
yeah.
I mean, I'm
It's up to you. What do
not
you
gonna lie. I'm just gonna step back.
Sheila.
How bad does Sheila look?
Not. She's not like bleeding out. She's not close to bleeding out yet.
For the sake of Sheila, I will step up and I will
Yeah,
smack her with the Grick Tentacle.
smack it with the tentacle.
And then I have to make a
Strength.
strength saving throw.
DC 10.
Ooh, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still fails.
Second place.
Does that mean I can freely disengage?
I mean, Sheila.
Yeah.
They'll still take a. It's not going anywhere, but still able to make a opportunity attack.
Still reach out.
So before we get to the top of the turn order, you here. You might even see. You will not see because at this point it will be in darkness for everyone.
What does Edda hear?
Excellent
What
question.
the fuck is that thing?
It's in darkness. You don't see this at this point.
What do you mean?
Does it
Ole.
look like that?
His torch reaches it.
Yeah, I went kind of wrong.
Also, if these things are 2 feet tall, then we can see past them with the torchlight.
That's technically in darkness as well. No one sees us. And then I need this. Not give me the actual things that I need. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. And then yep. Okay. Top of the turn order. Rogar.
Well, Rogar has learned his lesson about the scimitar, so he's gonna get in here with the dagger and do some stabby damage.
Stab damage. I have so many windows open right now.
Feel your pain.
Rogar. Is this gonna be with a normal dagger or the trail dagger?
Does the dagger betrayal do extra damage when it's not looking someone in the eye?
Let's look it
It says
up.
it's a 1d4 plus 2, which is just dagger plus strength, right?
This is a 1d. I'm going to look it up. Have to relook it up because I have 2 different stats for this. How did that get changed around on me?
It could be that one is just dagger damage and the other one is betraying dagger damage. A 1d4 plus strength sounds about right for a dagger.
Yeah.
Or actually, so based on that, hold on. What do we know about? And the short bow is 1d6 plus 2. Yeah, if he can't, he would use the arrow at that point, let's be real. He can't do a bunch of extra damage from sneaky whatever, then he would just be shooting it with the arrow.
Which one do you want to shoot at?
This one that he's right in front of.
Alright, so
'Cause
that'll be, you'll end up having sneak attack damage on that since it's A, allies in 5 feet,
Okay.
and B, because he is going before the creature itself, thanks to assassin.
Okay. Didn't I almost hate
Roga.
to say it? Didn't it just attack Sheila last time?
Yep.
So
Top
But
of the turn order.
we're at the top of the turn order now.
okay, I thought assassin was just before it had a chance to move attack at all.
I will have to double check that. Short bow,
And not that I want to give us less damage, but
12 will hit for 3 points, and Rogar is level 3, so that should be an extra 2d6 damage.
sick. 9 points.
Okay. What are you looking at? We're up at the top of the turn, or Kendrill, you're up.
Oh, okay. What is the radius on these bombs?
So which one would you like to?
I'm looking at the lightning bomb right now.
Okay. So for that, I'm gonna change it to you have a thrown aspect to it.
Yep.
30 feet short, 60 feet long.
So over 30, I'd be at disadvantage.
Over 30, you'll have disadvantage. And then we'll roll to hit for that particular one.
If I fail my hit roll, will it hurt anybody else? Are you haven't thought of that, and I just brought it up right now?
We'll see what happens. We'll
Okay,
see how
well, we're actually not going to see what happens. I'm not doing that. Everyone gathered around this dude right here who I'm attacking.
Yup.
He ain't doing that shit. Alright, my oath bow is doing like no damage today.
Plus 1d4.
Oh, yep.
There we go.
So assassin is super like
I forgot that should stay there.
you could
Oh, good body. Okay.
Yeah.
you could understand it either way because it says you have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in the combat yet. So I don't know, is that the combat?
I think that is if
round
it literally
or-
hasn't attacked at all.
Yeah. It should be if it hasn't gone yet.
Like
Makes
at
sense
all?
with just the meaning of the phrase assassin when you're like, oh, they weren't engaged and you just ganked them.
Right. So lastly, we have this one.
Ooh. Sheila, you're safe! Run the fuck away!
Sheila's, for now.
Is Sheila gonna move?
Hang out with Abivaka.
Okay. So that one's gonna move up 10 feet. It will have range with Etta.
Has to happen. In order to have gotten into a 15-foot cone, I had to.
True.
Ooh. That don't hit.
No, thank goodness. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, dodge.
Good.
Alright. Etta.
Find its
Can-
butthole and kick it.
Right. And my only melee weapon is slashing damage.
Cast that
so
spell.
we do not do that. Right. Definitely did at the very beginning of prep time say that you put the 2 other Wands of Burning Hands we had found in other goblins in my inventory, right? You did say that.
I feel
You-
like
you-
I would
you
not
do
have I would not have taken multiple.
So I'm
I-
just holding on to everything to sell.
Yeah, that's how I would have thought it would have gone down.
Which makes sense because Ed has been treasurer, so I do have 2 extra Wands of Burning Hands in my inventory, even though we sold the other ones. I'm very excited about that. And we are going to cast another cone, another 1 charge of Burning Hands. Next check, please.
Smoke
14 just makes it.
Okay, so it's, 5 points of fire damage.
Oleg.
How many points of fire damage?
I'm freaking useless
5.
in this fight.
You have in round down.
It's half as 7.
I can't even get to you.
Half of 11.
Oh,
That-
am I
that
missing
was-
something? Oh, I'm looking at the
Yep.
14. So,
Okay.
like, what are you talking about?
You can do math.
Well, I did it correctly. It's just
Different number.
on the wrong roll.
There's like nothing I can do. I'll just run up.
Can I toss him a bomb?
Uh,
Sorry, can I hand him a bomb?
You
With
could.
me in
It
melee.
would have had to been.
Cool.
It would have had to been on your turn. I'm just
It-
gonna sit here and chill.
All right.
I couldn't even get there. My speed is only 30.
And then that's the end of your turn.
Yeah, I have nothing else.
All right.
Oh, hold
From,
on.
Yep,
Does Oleg see that?
he does. In fact, I was getting to that. I was
You
getting.
just moved a thing.
I was getting to the reveal area. Where's my reveal area?
Pie's perception is also very high.
I need to make at least that one. Join the fray.
At least that one.
Oh, like, look, something you can hit.
Actually, not loud of that.
That was after the turn, though.
Oh, it was? Okay.
Yeah. I need to roll initiative for this guy.
Oleg. That's awful. Why does he have a name? Oh. Only assume Rogar also sees that.
Oh yeah. I'm assuming Rogar would have. Oh, he's within that. So yeah,
Yeah.
Rogar.
Do you have more decks than me? There's no way.
The thing that just popped up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has more decks than I do. He's
What's your dex modifier?
4?
He has 4 as well.
You guys move instantaneously and
Yeah.
at the same time.
That'll be the exact same moment. That'll be fun. Rogar. Rogar is up.
Okay. Pulling the party here. When Rogar sees a thing that needs killing, does he really like to just go in, stare it in the eyes, and stab it, or is he slightly cautious at all?
He's
With
cautious because he's squishy as fuck.
It's like, I know what Punky would play.
Rogar is sketchy. Would I say he comes right up into battle? No, I think Rogar, the way Rogar is, I think he would wait until it's distracted.
I mean, he still wants to get up there and stab it in the eyes with his dagger of betrayal,
He-
but he is
he
going
always-
to short bow it.
I-
He's going to short bow it and enjoy the distance he's got, yeah.
He always stealths, gets behind the target, taps him on the shoulder, and then does
Yep.
it. He never attacks him.
True. That's true. Yeah, so we're gonna short bow.
Okay.
I think he probably would see this and consider it a much bigger threat than me holding my own against this with my wand of fire, so he's going to short bow this boy.
The name target.
Avalik. He's short bow that.
Short bow. On Valak. Where's Rogar's character?
See, if I'm really lucky, it'll have the same. It's a +4 to hit, and what does my crossbow is +6 to hit. So I could roll and just take 2 off of what I roll. This.
You might be able to
No,
open
don't
up his
do that.
character
What do you
sheet.
got?
Don't do that.
No.
I'll just let the DM do it.
Roll it off of his character
Okay,
sheet.
well that didn't. Yeah,
it's
you
just
should.
that he has
You
he has
should
the
roll
character
off.
sheet and I don't.
Yeah, but he's not
You can
rolling it
open it
off
up
his
through-
character sheet.
Can't you open
Trying
it
to
up
save-
through the thing?
Yeah, you can do that.
Open someone else's character sheet?
The DM can.
Yeah.
DM
Oh, I can actually open this too.
I think you guys can look at each other's.
Well, I actually can roll off his character sheet. Maybe because I have access to his token.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yep,
d-
that's why.
Let's just
That's
do
why it's
that.
because I have his token, so I can do this. Cool.
Yeah.
I already rolled, so.
No,
Yeah, this
not
one
if we're
works
gonna
I
roll
already
we know.
rolled.
Yeah. Take
Yes,
We did.
I
But
rolled
now,
off-
now we know for future rounds.
this. I call shenanigans.
Bullshit.
We just told him to roll.
Rogar and I are friends. We're gonna let this roll go as shitty. Like, I tried rolling on his behalf, the DM rolled on his behalf, it didn't work either way unless this guy has the worst AC.
He does not.
I can believe
Unless
that.
this is a literal, like,
You got a
kitten.
+4
I,
dex.
I'm going to roll a
Fate has
d4.
spoken.
I'm going to roll a d4 to see
Mhm.
who this named character goes for. You know, I'll do it even on here.
Can you
Odds,
see me?
the named target,
Yeah, can Volok
You
see
wouldn't.
me?
you're not in line of sight. Roll d4 odds. It'll be
I see.
Ogar. Even it will be. I'm sorry. Odds. It'll be Oleg.
Who wins this Rogar?
Odds.
Like it is.
Oleg.
Come at me, Behotch.
Be hot. What kind of creature is this?
It looks like a drow.
Oh shit.
Oh.
By people.
Point to me. No, you're an elf.
Not really.
This is your cousin.
Yeah.
Our, like,
My-
cursed
hated,
dark
like
elves.
the hated cousins.
Yeah, my cursed people.
It's going to do a multi-attack against you.
Do it, bitch.
So, real quick, he's basically standing on top of the ochre jelly right now. I'm guessing that thing doesn't have any after effects where he's like taking poison damage around his ankles.
You know what? That is a good point. I need to
He's
double.
walking through the ochre jelly.
Mm. Remind me that in just a second.
I'm also going to use my reaction when he attacks me to cast shield with the staff of defense. So now my AC is 22.
All right. So you're gonna block this one.
It's until the end of my next, or until the start of my next turn. I get a +5.
Both of them miss.
Nice try, guy.
And actually, since you said that, where the come on, let me grab the jelly was what here?
He was right on the stairs. Yeah.
There.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's our jelly.
I did not even think about that. That was a good call.
If it's anything like a gelatinous cube, which, you know, I don't want it to be, we probably don't want to stand in it for very long. Ooh.
Okay.
Do we see that at all? Do we gather any? Did the people who see him standing in the jelly gather anything about whatever just happened?
You see, at this point, no.
Like, I happened to fly over the other body, so I didn't even stand in it. Body wasn't there when I crossed the space, but I did in fact fly, so I never stood in it.
Yeah. At the moment, no.
Okay.
Why? I'm gonna move this. Actually, I'm gonna keep that there. It's a little distracting, but I'm gonna keep it there. Kendrill.
I'm going to use Hunter's Mark on the drow.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
There's Mark. What was the symbol I was doing for that? We'll say that. Little Hunter's Mark.
Also get additional D4.
And I believe
Big rip.
On top of that.
I believe Hunter's Mark also gives you additional damage, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct.
The D4 he just rolled?
No, that was for the
Oh.
arrow.
Oh, okay.
And Hunter's Mark.
You know, that 1 point may be all the difference later.
True. True. Hunter's Mark gives me an extra 1d6.
Nice. Nice. 17, not bad, not bad.
And
Okay.
Sheila is staying right where she is. But she's growling.
Okay.
Right? Flash jelly.
Rubber jelly making another hit.
Oh, miss.
Come on, 11.
So 12 hit.
Does not.
That's what I keep
So,
telling.
You did just say, does a 12 hit?
You
Yeah,
did
that's-
say it.
You just said those words with your own mouth.
Yeah. That's bringing back some old
It does
time.
not. Yeah, it does not.
You know what you should use right now? A Scavevel.
Wow.
Gavoil. Wait, did it just attack twice and neither of them hit?
What happened?
Two 12s.
Once. I rolled once and actually got the 12.
Oh, I literally thought you were saying you had rolled a 12 and just hadn't rolled it on roll 20 and you were being a little shit of a DM, but no,
This
you
is
were.
karma.
That the fates are speaking to us.
Put
The
in
fates,
a note to clip that. Oh.
that is the fates. I literally thought you had just like done a roll off roll 20 and like, oh, got a 12, and I'm like, that's great.
Write it
Nope.
down. Write it down, Havoc. At 2 hours, 1 minute.
It's been noted. I can't believe that. That's bullshit.
It's fantastic.
It's fate.
And
It's karma.
Super cool with this, yeah. I can only assume that I heard this nonsense going on, and I also don't want to be in. Oh, if I
Yeah.
if I
you
fly
move.
out, then he gets an attack opportunity, right?
Yeah.
Things I thought about before this moment. I know I have the other wands, but I'd want to be at least a little conservative with them because we probably have a lot of fighting to do. I am actually going to use Vicious Mockery on this blob and be like, do you see yourself? Do you see how bad you all are? He is much more important. Why am I even wasting my time with you?
That is a wisdom saving throw.
You're gonna be dumb as fuck. Yeah, it's a wisdom saving throw.
How much wisdom can he have? 4? Like Rogar's intelligence?
Such a sad roll. Okay. Oof. Totally fails that DC. Hondo
Totally.
P. So he takes 5 points of psychic damage. I actually kind of want to take my chances, and I'm going to.
And that was
Take-
a cantrip. If I'm
It
not
was
mistaken.
a cantrip. Yep.
Okay, so you can still cast the spell.
Oh.
I don't
You
have
have
another action.
You have Warcaster?
I thought. Oh no, it's a Was that bonus action?
It's
spell?
a feature. So if you take the feature of Warcaster, you can cast one spell as your action, and then one cantrip as your bonus.
Yeah, and it's also been kind of a Mercer rule to keep combat moving.
So is that just a roll 20 thing that they've been doing that for?
I mean,
Because I don't think Jester or any of them has Warcaster.
4 does.
I think it's literally just been like a Matt Mercer rule to keep combat moving because there's so many of them.
Okay.
So in the first one he would let him cast like a level below the level of the first spell, and in the second one he just lets him do cantrips, but that's a DM call.
Okay.
So I don't have any other spells that are any spells I need to cast right now that are bonus actions. Healing Word is my only bonus action spell. I am going to take my chances on the attack of opportunity to fly back over this and get with the group so I can see better what's going on over here.
Okay.
I'm
Put
on
that thing back at
11.
range.
Oh lord.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, well.
The fuck.
How do you? I have a quick question.
Yep.
How do you type a roll?
Backslash
Roll,
roll.
space, and then the die.
And then if there's a plus, you just do plus.
Yep.
No spaces.
Mm-mm.
The space backslash roll space,
Space.
and then whatever your.
And then the formula.
Okay.
Yep.
That's a bullshit.
That's
it
what.
couldn't hit me when I'm literally right in front of it.
It's like no, mama.
It's like, I'm gonna leave now, and it goes, no. Yelled at it, and it went, fine. And those 5 whole points of vicious mockery didn't bring it down.
Nope.
Gotta be
Alright.
close though.
But it's so far away though. It's gonna take it 4 rounds to catch up to us.
True.
Oh, like.
Can deal with this guy.
Oleg's
So
real
since I'm like ducking down. If I take a knee, can I just do like a horizontal slash? Would that still be? Because if it's 20 feet,
Can you scroll
it's
back
not
a little
like-
bit?
Yeah, I'll let you have it then.
okay. So I'm just gonna do that.
I have no
If
clue
he
where I put-
if he steps on the stairs, does that give him enough ceiling clearance to stand upright?
I'm
Yep.
not gonna take
The
the
map is
damage.
not in frame.
I'm not gonna take the damage from the thingy.
What?
Map
I'm not
is
gonna
not in
take-
frame on the stream.
What do you mean?
Like, you should scroll up.
Yeah, it is.
We can't see everything. I don't see.
I see
all
everything.
Oh,
All of us are in
I was
frame.
scrolled down. That's
Okay,
not-
I'm like, what?
And I'm like, it's right there. Nope.
I was gonna say, I just
Um,
looked.
Yeah, I'm gonna take like a bisecting slash.
Okay.
And oh,
Nice. Nice.
Crit.
Did you see him just no. That sweet crit.
so 28 plus. Would that be a 2d4 on the thing, or would that just be normal?
Roll. It's all damage. So yeah, 2d4.
28. Ah!
Perfect time for a crit.
And
32.
and a crit arrow. I know it's not crit, but
32.
What are the extra 2d4
oh no, it's
for?
not. I lied.
No,
Fire.
I lied.
it auto rolled the crit for you. So it's a 9 and a 5.
What?
Crits double the damage.
It rolled 2d6.
I rolled 2d6 regardless.
Oh, so
Doubles that.
well, well, okay.
He
right,
doubles
but-
that, rather.
So 9
So-
plus 5, 14 times 2 is
It
28.
didn't double it because you can't roll a 2.5. That's how
Right,
you know
plus-
it didn't automatically double. Or a
Right,
9.
plus 4 is
Right, but if you
32.
hover over it, it says 2d6 crit equals a 1.
Oh,
Four,
I rolled
five.
a. Oh,
1 plus 4
rip,
It's a
dude.
5.
is a 5.
Wait,
Okay.
so you did literally the worst damage, but you crit.
Basically. Yep.
Yeah,
So
if
I did.
you hover over it,
I see. I see. I
so
didn't know that
14
existed.
14 plus 4, 18. 18 damage.
Oh.
That's
and
right.
the double the decent. That's sad. Okay.
That is it.
Alright.
Rolled a 1 plus 4. Yeah, that's sad.
Um,
Still good damage though. Good job, Oleg. If that wasn't a crit, it would not have been a good job, Oleg.
True.
Would have been real sad. I mean, still would have been 9 points. It's something.
so this one's gonna get into frame.
What? My
This one?
God.
A motherfucking minotaur?
Nope. This is a bugbear chief.
AFK me real quick.
Valak is gonna tell him not to stop on the stairs. Valak. No, it's not his turn. I do need to roll initiative for him.
Actually, question,
Answer.
because who just had their turn?
It's up at the top of the turn order now.
Okay. Is
So that's-
Valak taking damage for continuing to stand in that on his turn?
On his turn.
Okay.
I need to open that up because apparently I don't have that open. Let's just keep adding mob sheets onto my screen. That's what I want.
Could just stop with the mobs. It's also an option.
They heard it. They heard the assault.
We did find the direction to go to start clearing this place out.
Okay.
To be figuring out what Rogar's gonna do while you work on that.
I'm good.
Okay.
He in the.
Did some.
He's rolling.
Oh yes, thank you. That's what I was doing.
Point. Okay.
I mean, he doesn't have to.
Really going to.
Short sword. Short sword and the short bow both do the same.
So actually,
Bonkers.
he's gonna go before Rogar.
22.
Does assassin only apply to daggers, or can it be any of his weapons? I mean, it doesn't matter now because what's his face is about to go, but
I would think it's any weapon.
Okay.
I would think I'll have to read into that.
I was like, oh well, if I can assassinate him from with the arrow, then I'm gonna do that. But
I need to move this for a minute. Okay.
I'm back.
That's what we're gonna do. Bugbear Chief is going to move in just out of range of the Icker. Roll a d4, see who he hits. Odds is Oleg, evens is Rogar.
Oh, you're back?
leg again.
Yeah, I'm back.
No, odds was Oleg, evens was
Like
Rogar.
yeah. And a 3 is an odd.
Oh yeah. I know how to count. I know
Yeah,
my numbers.
It's fine. We're really good at math today. It's fine. It's fine.
Hang on.
Thanks for
This
identifying.
deserves a sound effect.
Shut up. I just pulled the Steve, I know. We're going to go ahead with a multi. Six will miss.
You better miss.
24. Your shield has gone down now, correct?
Yeah, it wouldn't have hit anyway.
The 20.
It would have.
I mean,
It
it would
would've
have hit.
hit
It would have
anyway,
hit regardless.
And it's going to have roots, which gives it an extra die. Don't worry about that. Oh, that's totally wrong. For 11 points of damage.
Do better than that.
Alright, so now we are up to Rogar.
this decision hasn't made for me about putting this guy right here. So Rogar's gonna get very bold, I think, since he doesn't even have to sneak up behind him. He's just gonna smack him on the face to get his attention, and then dagger of betrayal.
Surprise, bitch!
So I was looking for that.
Good damage, if it
The
hits.
15 hit.
15 does not.
Ugh. Rough.
I'm gonna send you this, Punky, so that way you can see it since you're controlling
Hearing.
it.
Alright, and then
Where am I at?
does Rogar usually bonus action disengage, or does he just stay in the fray? He is.
It all depends on the situation, I think, for him.
I think he would disengage. He's squishy.
I don't actually see the hit points on here, but I'm just gonna. Oh, yep. Okay, yeah, squishy as hell. Was big old number right in front of. I mean, we're both. His hit points on the sheet are not current unless I'm missing something, but
And
yeah, he's
roll
gonna
20.
bonus action disengage.
On roll 20 or
Yeah.
roll 20 is current.
Okay, it does not match the overlay in DDB then. But either way, he disengages.
Both say 21 for me.
It shows 11 when I'm looking at it, which is why I think it's wrong.
For
Okay.
on which
This-
And he
on
hasn't taken damage on roll 20. But either way, he gets out of there. And I don't think he'd back up much further than that. He would just stay right there, smack him, stab him, dance out of the way.
There you go. That's fixed. Alright, tries to attack, disengages, Kenjo.
Yep. Shooting at my best buddy over here. My friend.
One. Oh,
My
your
friend?
100 mark one.
Yeah, my friend.
But yeah,
Good.
you're good, buddy.
Yeah, we're BFFs.
If Oleg ever wanted to get out of there, we could cone the hell out of that. There you go.
For 8 points of damage, and do your cold with a crit.
Doesn't actually show these these dice doubled for crit.
Those ones he just rolled off the.
It just puts it on there. Never mind. It's the +3 that is the crit.
Come on, give me back what I want. Thank
1d8, I rolled a 1. Just like you did, Oleg.
Yep.
Double.
You, Oleg, you watch.
Hang on.
You watch.
Hang on, I still have to do my hunter's mark.
Oh, it's dead anyway.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
Alright,
You
well,
watch.
oh,
You
go
watch
ahead.
this drow, much like the one in the cave, it just melts, and it's this black figure, this form that you recognize as a doppelganger.
Hmm.
Oh,
Oh.
gotta harvest that.
Yeah, and I also had to go back and watch some VODs because I deleted that last chart that had all those prices.
Oh no. Also deleted all of those prices because I thought I didn't need it in my inventory anymore.
Yep. I have to
Cool.
rebuild that all up.
That sucks.
You're the one.
I know, it
you
took so
go
long.
and introduce the doppelganger and go, oh, I don't need this anymore.
I didn't know this one was until like last night when I was actually reading up. I'm like, oh shit.
Ah, nah. Okay.
Sheila,
Puts it on.
Sheila's no. She good. She fine.
does look at Hunter's Mark? Are you able to retarget once
If my next
with a
shot
bonus action.
if my next shot is a hit,
you can recast it?
I can
Yeah.
it'll retarget itself.
Yeah, I thought it was like when you killed something, you can, as a bonus action, move your hunter's mark.
All right, I'll read it. If the target drops to 0 hit points before this spell ends, you can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn of yours to mark a new creature.
Oh.
So you're right.
Okay.
So it'd be the next turn though. He
Yeah.
could use it.
So remember that for next time. And
Ada.
sweet. Say I'm less concerned about this jelly that's gonna take 3 rounds to catch up to us, and slightly more concerned about.
It's also not on the turn order anymore.
I took it out because I wasn't looking.
The last jelly?
Yeah. Oh,
Is it slinking away? Because it could just slink away.
It could
yeah.
go back to its pool and live.
You don't know where it came from.
Very true. It could have been
True,
anywhere.
it did come from the right here, from the.
Could have just not been perceiving hard enough, or they were on the ceiling or something.
Okay. Now we go up to Ada.
Just scooches. I wish I had bonus action junk to throw its way. This bugbear is definitely more concerning.
Whoever made
In the
that
moment.
box, can you make another one?
Yeah. Just to make it. Oh, just. I see.
Like,
A
Still on
shape
there.
in the shade of ochre, because why not? We drop one there,
yeah.
and then one here.
Just that way I can see what's going on.
Yeah, I'm going to use the loot crossbow on the bugbear chief.
Bring it.
YouTube Music. Download
That
the
does
app
not
today
hit.
and Get a trial of Music Premium on us.
13.
A 15 didn't hit with the dagger, a 13 definitely won't.
Nope.
Right,
No.
and... Actually,
No, we'll deal with that. We'll deal with that in season 2. I already said I was going to do that in season 2. Never mind. Carry on. Oleg.
for now.
If this big old boy is sitting right in front of me, I'm just gonna yell out, "Be careful!" and then I'm gonna rage.
Oh shit!
Oh boy!
So give me that 5% first off.
We good.
Okay.
And then I am going to attack.
The rest of you guys notice he does seem in control with his rage.
How tall is the bugbear chief?
I was gonna ask that too.
Medium-sized creature.
So same size as us? Is he above 6?
If he was, he'd be.
Right, he'd be attacking it.
It doesn't actually tell me. But thankfully, D&D Beyond, I do have bugbears as a buildable character, so I can let you know here real quick.
You gotta remember, this is the chief, like towering over the rest of the bugbears.
Yep.
Just stronger. Steals all the good armor.
Oh, you know what? I cannot because I am on the wrong thing. So I can't check it that way. I have to go and do it the long way around. He would have to be crouching to attack.
Okay.
Oh,
Excellent.
he's too tall. Which should put him at disadvantage?
If we're keeping the same.
If Oleg has to, kneel down or whatever to swipe, then the bugbear chief will have to as well. Otherwise, yeah.
Is
he'll
Oleg
have-
too tall for this?
yeah,
I'm
over
kneeling
6'4".
though.
Oh. I didn't realize you were so fucking tall.
6'4".
Oh, so, okay.
I wouldn't say you have to kneel. You just have to like.
You just, like, took a knee or
Not
just
even.
bent your knees.
Exactly. Yeah.
Which probably makes the bugbear do the same thing, unless he's
Yeah.
like 8 feet tall.
I'm just gonna use a reckless attack and just
Oh. Okay.
slash at my guy.
Now don't forget also to add your rage bonus. Your rage damage, rather.
Right.
17 just hits. But roll for advantage though.
Oof.
I get advantage?
With reckless.
He calls it out.
I thought he did.
I did.
Okay, my bad.
Let's see if you crit.
Hang on. Oh yeah, you're right. I should know this.
That's another thing too. Crit roll does reckless on everyone, but in the rating it says on the first one.
Same thing.
I think they fixed that in the second one.
9,
House rules though.
10, 11 points of damage.
We'll just go off of the first damage though. Just the 12 straight up.
Solid.
Oh, and then
So it'd be 14 because you have +2 because you're raging.
right. Plus 3 fire damage.
An additional 3 fire. Okay.
Right.
And then that is it.
Ah, bugbears. You said the torch illuminates 40 feet or 60 feet?
40.
Ah.
Let's add these boys in right away.
Right.
Aren't you guys glad you went the other way?
Left,
Right.
yeah.
So happy.
Versus actually just walking into that zone and not knowing what's over there. It's fine.
True. That's what Havoc wanted.
I didn't know which way you're going. I was not expecting this way.
Cave Logic.
Cave logic.
Cave Logic saved us.
I suppose, yeah, it is them running over as opposed to us just stumbling into the middle of all of it.
First one is a 5. Second one is a 17. And put that back in ascending.
It's really thrown me off that these are 10-foot squares instead of 5-foot squares.
Where'd it go?
Yeah.
Turn order's gone.
Oh. There you go.
Like, tokens are only supposed to take up 5 feet, so we should... But these are 10-foot squares.
Yeah.
It's
The problem is,
messing with me and my spells.
though, if you clump them together, they're going to overlap. And
Yeah.
I'm assuming if you're standing next to someone in your attack, you're within that 5 feet. So
But, like, Shatter has a 10-foot radius.
you're gonna have to make that circle a little bit smaller.
And does it, like, if this was a 5-foot grid, we're good, but it's not.
Have to aim at the middle. Fine.
Yeah, because
If I literally, like, aim for the middle, like, my Shatter effectively would just take up this ochre square.
No,
Yeah.
that's a. Isn't that a 20? It's a 20 by
That's
20.
a 10-foot radius.
Right. Radius
That's a
by
10-foot
True.
radius.
Yes.
radius is
So it's
is
basically
20 feet
this.
across in all directions.
Half. Yes. And so they're not actually clumped up enough. You know, no big. It's fine. It's fine.
All right, another 2 attacks at Oleg. 1d20.
So, why wouldn't
Yep.
that work? 10-foot radius?
And like this,
Which is a 20-foot
This?
sphere.
You could pop it right here.
Because it's not a 10-foot
those
diameter.
two, yes. No, it's on. So it is on those two, but like these squares are each 10 feet instead of 5. So like usually I try and catch a bunch of stuff. If I popped it right here, it wouldn't get anything. I could pop it right here and get just those 2.
Yeah.
But I usually want to hit more than 2.
Yeah, true.
So
It's a second level spell.
a 23 to hit and a 17 to hit. Advantage because you are reckless.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
17 hits and 23 hits. Also, 17 or above hits me. But I will use shield, so
On the 17? Or
17 and above does not hit.
Right, but then you use shield, which boosts it up to 22.
Right.
So your
So
rage,
I'll
you
only
take
take
11.
one.
11 points of damage since
Shit.
you're raging.
Raging. That would.
That would hurt. Yeah.
Rogar.
Well, we're gonna do a little more of the same. We're gonna hop in, grab his attention, stab him with the dagger, and then we're gonna hop back out. So, dagger betrayal. 19 hits.
Yep. And then
7 necrotic is because we were looking him in the eye, so 16 damage, and then we disengage.
okay.
Rogar only has one action, right?
Yes.
That's it.
All right. Transferring Hunter's Mark. Bonus action. GG's.
This bugbear boy.
So you will be able to see,
Bugbear boy.
you'll be able to see the second one, the first one up the line with your
Okay.
eyesight, Kendra.
Okay.
Transfer Hunter's Mark. Big boy.
Be a miss.
Sheila.
A waste of an arrow. Sheila is in defense mode.
Okay. Looking at our wounds a little bit.
Yeah. This really wants that Cavern.
Okay, so she. Oh, then bugbears. Okay.
Bugbear is going to move up to the same line as the chief.
Okay.
Takes damage
Okay.
walking through the jelly.
If it stays.
No.
Um, and then
Occupying that 10-foot square.
occupying, making it difficult to see for the viewers
For us.
and for you guys.
Just drop it back 1 square. We'll just say that it's there.
Maybe.
This is going to be a hit on Oleg. Breaks through. It's going to also use brutes for an extra hit dice. $23 points of damage.
Ridiculous.
Raging.
Goodness.
Make it 11.
12.
Yeah, 12.
The first one. Or, no. Wouldn't it be halved round down? 11?
22. Yeah, 11.
3-point matters.
Oleg's not feeling so hot.
It's fine. This'll be fine.
Bugbear 2. Jelly moves up. Ada.
Wait, did we skip? Oh.
What?
So Etta is going to, now that this jelly is actually becoming an issue, gonna use her crossbow at the jelly.
He's just making his way downtown. It's fine.
Yeah, and we're gonna stop him right there before any more faces pass. Hits.
Yep, for 5 points of damage.
And then we're going to bonus action healing word on Oleg.
Happy.
Thank you very much.
There.
Way.
Oh, he's dead. Good, good. Points. All matters.
Yes, it does.
Look, they're dead. We're doing great.
I think this is the lowest Oleg has been.
True. True.
And that brings us up to Oleg.
I'm just gonna let out like a yell, and I am going to reckless frenzied attack against.
And what does Frenzy do? I don't
Gives
remember.
me an attack on my action and my bonus action.
That's right. And Bugbear Chief or basic
Chief.
bitch. Okay. You have advantage.
What is the hit? 1d20 plus 6.
Do you want to see if you crit?
I did. I just did it without the damage, or without the damage dice.
Oh, yeah, right there. Okay.
So 11 plus 4 plus 4.
Nice.
19.
Why plus 1 plus 4 for it's a D4 for the
Okay, so it's 11 plus 4 for my rage. So 15 plus.
Oh, okay.
There we go. 24 plus 4.
Before.
He's like, yeah, I knew that would happen.
Yeah.
Knew that would happen.
And then I will take my other attack against him as well.
So 15 for the first.
19.
19 for the.
Because of the fire.
Right.
Ice?
I did mine with fire.
Oh.
Oh, the weapon. Okay.
But the first roll was the 25 for 11 points of damage.
Correct.
So you want to roll the damage for that one hit,
Right, which was 11 plus the 4 for my rage.
which is 15.
15 plus
I
the
thought-
4 for the fire damage.
I thought you had plus 2 damage for your rage.
Is it plus 2?
I thought so.
Dude, rage is so confusing. Oh yeah, 2. Okay.
Okay, so 17.
Yes. And then I will just come back around and then attack the same guy again. Oof.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
15?
9. No.
11
You only
right
get
now.
the rage once.
Oh, you do?
I think the rage damage is only once. Yeah.
No, every time.
Yeah, I think
Sweet.
it's every time.
So 9 plus
11.
so 11.
The weapon damage
Oh,
every time. Sweet.
15.
Oh,
Nice.
good rolls. Good rolls.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah.
Take it, slash across his stomach so he like bends down, and then I'm just gonna go straight across and take his head off. And then I'm just gonna look directly in the eyes of the bugbear standing right next to him.
You say I'm your chief now.
Look at me.
I'm chief now.
So he can go up here. He can go where he's supposed to. He's gonna come up to there.
Sees him now. Season 60. Actually, and the Oleg will see him too if the torch is still lit.
Yep. So I can get rid of this for now. I can get rid of this for now, and I can get rid of that. Okay, we're making room. We're making room.
Do you like
now.
getting rid of things? Yep, yep.
He's gonna stay there. I can come off the screen. Okay. Rogar, it's up to turn order.
Did the bugbear seem to react at all when Oleg tore the chief down?
Looks a little spooked, but not worse for wear just yet.
So yeah, Rogar's gonna do a bit of the same. Gonna dash up and go. Are you? This is your chance to surrender, and then stab them with the dagger betrayal. The 9 hit.
I am looking for it. I don't believe so.
You can surrender and die.
No, 9 will miss.
It's an intimidation swipe, and then we disengage.
Give me an imitation check.
Sure. Actually,
Yeah. Okay.
you
We'll
could
find
surrender. Back.
out. We'll see what they do on their turn. Kendra.
Yeah, transferring Hunter's Mark. Let's go. Eat Bugbear.
Okay. Bonus action.
Nice.
If a 17 hits the chief, it better hit the little guy.
15 damage.
6 for that, and that.
Nice, nice, nice.
Yes, yes, yes.
What's okay, there's that. Okay.
Alright.
Hold on. So I do have that outlined right. He is going to take off opportunity attack for Oleg.
Oh shit, sorry.
I'm running.
Yep, from him running.
Okay. That's not what surrender looks like.
For an additional 9 points of damage.
Plus 2. 11.
11
Plus
fire damage.
14.
You see he starts to move. Say he's there. And he just drops.
Into the jelly. Right next to Valak.
Ada.
Okay, well. I'm gonna take a note from Rogar and shout the same. He's right, you could surrender, and then let's double check the range on my I'll still do it. Outside 30, but I can roll at disadvantage on the that other bugbear.
For the crossbow?
Yeah. Or actually, do I have anything else that's 1, 2, 3, 60? Vicious Mockery is 60 feet. I'm not going to take disadvantage. I'm much happier with a wisdom save. So, you could surrender. You ought to. You're pathetic. He passes it. Okay.
Not today. Oh,
Not being very vicious yet. And then we're gonna throw another bonus action healing word at Oleg because I am concerned. He needs it. First level. Tell him. 5 more points.
should get them out of the red zone.
Considering it's a +3, those are some really crappy rolls.
Get them out of the red.
Step 1.
Right. Now that brings us to Oleg.
I am going to, in my rage, run down the stairs
Mm-hmm.
and just take 2 swipes at this guy.
Frenzy.
Is he gonna uncover some fog of war?
Yeah, I would.
Yes, he would.
Which will decide what I do.
$17 bug.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 swipes.
Yeah. Against my guy.
Both with or no, one with one with advantage because of reckless.
I will take reckless. Why can I never remember my to hit?
+6.
Okay. Negative. So 8, 10 plus 13. And then,
Second attack.
oof.
10 will miss.
Yep.
Alright.
Also, by the way, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant, if you haven't heard.
Oh, holy shit.
Really? When did that happen?
Today, I guess. Dies in a helicopter crash.
Damn!
I mean, that's a pretty baller way to go, but...
Holy shit. Was that a pun?
Yeah, a little bit.
Wow, too soon? Too soon for Kobe Bryant puns?
I mean, if a lot of other people aren't also talking about it being a baller way to go, I'll be a little disappointed.
There.
Is that the same bugbear that just ran away and is in the corner there?
Yeah, that's the one that ran away. So it's up to you guys. Do you want to?
So that was on his turn, he ran?
Oh, then that means I get an opportunity attack.
Yeah, opportunity attack. That's right.
He just jump into the lake?
Looks like it.
19 will hit for 11 points.
Definitely dead now.
Plus your fire.
So 13 plus 3, so 16.
So we'll rewind it a little bit. He gets to about there.
Then he... Yay!
GG's!
That was good.
That was an insane battle.
Blood-soaked blade, I'll just...
Hila is not happy.
So what do we have here? We have. You guys jumped way ahead of where I was thinking you guys were going. Holy shit.
You're like, hey, don't these rocks look like candy?
One person make a Arcana check.
That should be...
I am not blessed in the ways of Arcana.
What's your modifier for Arcana, Kindrel?
1.
I guess I'll do it. Jack of all trades.
12.
Master of none.
Looking at the ogre jellies, you are able. Actually, do you have
Make a nature check on them?
Do you have any vials?
Probably. Just more shit to piss you off, you know? Let's
No,
see.
I was planning for this.
Okay, okay. doesn't look. I've got the chest, which, you know, is great. I don't actually have glass vials.
Is the chest watertight? You
Does-
just scoop
does
up
any-
some goo.
Does Oleg or Kendro have any vials? I don't think so, because
No.
I just looked at your stuff recently, but I don't believe so. Okay.
I don't.
Rogar is going to take out a vial and give it a sniff and empty out the contents. Rogar, if you're watching, I will
Yeah.
explain later.
You know exactly what vial this it probably is.
He does know what vial. Well, he doesn't know, but he has an idea.
Then he
Yeah.
doesn't actually know what's in the vial.
Yes, but if you want to retcon this, Oleg, or not Oleg, Rogar, we'll rewind it back.
Real shame is that actually can be used for tanning if anyone figures it out.
What's that?
Mercury?
I just want to say that.
Spoilers? Are you looking at a sheet?
You gave me his character sheet.
Meta.
He had vials.
Meta.
Wow, betrayal.
Meta.
Hey, I just
I'm
want to say
playing
with
Rogar
the
right now.
with the oath bow,
Yeah,
it
this is
does
what he
not.
is.
It doesn't say I need any kind of medallion to use it.
Hey, you know what?
What do you mean? Shh?
I'm not memorizing this. I'm just saying if he had known what it was, we can use that, but we don't know what it is, so he'll probably just pour it out.
He's going to empty out one of the unknown vials, and again, Rogar, if you have a problem, we will talk, and if you want to retcon, we will. You guys collect 6 dollops of orange jelly.
Okay.
Do you want me to send you that information, or to tell you? So-
If we've
Yeah.
already figured out what it is, then yes. Because that'd be why I tell them to
The-
that it's
the-
worth keeping.
The checks I'm gonna have you guys roll for the loot is what ascertains what they do. So
Okay, so like so depending on how much I understood it is why I think it's worth keeping, is what you're saying?
yes,
Okay. Well,
So-
my Arcana check of 11 told me what
11. I thought it was higher.
was an 11.
No, it was 11. So obviously it has some kind of damage.
As Volek's decomposing body sort of, or the doppelganger's body shows us.
Yep. It can be used as a ranged weapon with the range of 20 to 60 feet by using a non-organic mechanism. And a hit, the orange jelly sticks to the target for 2 rounds, dealing 2d6 acid damage each round. It can be
Okay.
carefully crafted with the alchemist supplies into potion of lightning resistant.
Let's see. So if we make a little stone slingshot bowl, we can toss that. Stone or metal.
As for the bugbears, now if we jump way down into the sheets, just the basic bugbears. Someone roll a survival check.
I have a
I have a 3.
4.
Oof!
Okay. One at a time. Only one person for these. You find
What are we gonna do? Rotate?
you guys decide amongst yourselves who's going to do the survivals on these.
Okay.
Or not the survivals, the checks.
The checks.
You find a crowbar on one person and a spike on the other individual with a head.
With a head.
Like a head on a spike?
Yeah, head on a spike.
Oh, okay. That honestly makes way more sense. I was imagining like a rail spike with a big ball in the end.
I was imagining a unicorn.
As you do.
As you do. All right.
The Bugbear
Can
Chief.
we? Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
right there.
Bugbear Chief, give me your survival.
We'll do that. Woo!
At the
Killing
moment,
it.
these checks are not difficult. But on some cases, I did roll different loot for some of these. Some of these I got from a different source. So
If we look really, really good, we'll find, a thing hidden inside 4 folds of their clothes or something.
the Bugbear Chief, you find the following: a tattered chain shirt, a strong bugbear heart, a bugbear ear, 2 bugbear tusks, and a bugbear chief's morning star.
Fucking butcher, field dressing this thing right here.
The tattered chain shirt, because of its war condition, I'm going to say is half the weight of a normal chain shirt, and it is made out of steel.
Okay.
The
Are
bugbear.
you-
Yep.
Should I be writing this down, or are you going to drop it into our inventory later?
I have it all jotted down.
Perfect.
The bugbear heart, no immediate use, can be crafted with alchemist supplies into a potion of Hurgut. HRUGGUT.
Okay.
Bugbear ear and tusk acts as a trophy among hunters and adventurers. When held, grants advantage on charisma intimidation checks against goblinoids.
Like bugbears.
I'll take
Handy.
one of those.
Oh, the chief's tusks? Yeah, I'm gonna take that and maybe consider stringing it on my necklace later, but for now I'm taking one of those tusks.
I'll definitely take one of them.
Okay.
Just anyone want in the ear? In the ear? Put on a little necklace around Sheila.
And
On her collar.
the Bugbear Chief's Morning Star.
Fancy. Question mark. How fancy? Question mark.
You looking at it, you probably think it might need a proper look over.
We rest. Yeah, that's going in the pack.
And for the doppelganger, someone give me a nature check.
I also want to be dressing down the doppelganger because I will kill it at this also. Did I do that roll?
Mine's on there too.
I'm only at a 1.
I've got a +5.
Definitely yes.
Yeah. Oh, I'm doing so good. I'm doing so good.
You get back.
I'm waiting for the crit fail.
I know, me too. You get another 2 lumps of doppelganger flesh and a brain.
Another doppelganger brain. All right. While I'm, dressing down all of our spoils here, is anyone, perhaps anyone else who has good perception, taking a look to see if there's anything else over here, making sure we're alone?
I'm definitely sitting down and resting because I have to take a point of exhaustion.
That is
You for raging? I thought it was just stunned for a minute.
Frenzy.
Oh, frenzy. Yep.
Alright, so by this point, the
Would Rogar have stuck by, or would he have?
Rogar would have
scoping?
already stole everything.
Yeah.
That's what Rogar would have done.
I'll give him my torch as he walks past me.
Right. I mean, Kindle's probably the best one for taking a look, but Rogar.
Where do you want me to look? Here?
Rogar can go. Yeah, I'm just thinking we want to see if there's anything else out here. Rogar could totally do a perception check on this.
I'll just stand right here. Be 60 feet of vision.
Want to make sure we're alone, that there's not anything else happening.
You get rid of the turtle.
Yep, give me 1 second. That'll reveal that. It'll yep, That's going in increments of 5 though.
I know, huh?
So, cool. So Etta is very
Very-
quietly humming to herself while just tearing these things apart.
See no immediate danger. Like there's a fucking crevice right here.
Let me pull up some information on this area for you.
Or we could save it
You guys want to call it?
for next time. Oh, we're
We'll
through.
finish the rest when
3 hours in.
It's up to you guys. You want
we can try to make camp here. I'm hurting.
Everyone's hurting, yeah. I feel like we need to rest.
Havoc, how long did it? I know we were moving a little slowly and attempting to stealth. How long did it take us to get in this far?
With the searching of Area 1, making sure you cleared it. Areas 2, massive area. Rogar playing in the water, that encounter. I don't know, what, maybe a couple hours, you think?
And didn't we we got here kind of close to nightfall anyway, didn't we?
Yeah, I believe so.
So, yeah, I think it actually would not be a terrible idea to put our backs up against the wall here and make camp.
Agreed. This area down the stairs looks pretty safe. Like a sheer drop waterfall.
Super safe. Yeah. Well, it's safe in that it'd be hard for them to come at us. If
Right.
we take a step over here, do we see any else? Just clearing the area before we bed down.
With the torch or with Kindrel's
The torch. Both.
Alright,
I feel like we would investigate the area before we're like, yeah, we're just gonna sleep here.
so I will give you what Kindrel sees first.
I don't like the way that's framed. Okay.
Actually, be all of that actually.
Oh, jeez.
Another stairway.
Do
Technically
we
see that without going around the corner, but
backtrack and go to one of the ways that we know is a dead end?
could, yeah.
So like way back here.
Yeah, that's actually a good.
I like that, yeah. I'm really curious what's down here, but if we're limping, I'm also very okay. I would want to rest up before we do more.
Go ahead and place.
Like back here.
If we're about to long rest, then I'm going to, since I have the slots, not spend as much
Are you long resting or short resting?
I think we should.
It's nighttime. I think we're gonna long rest. So yeah, I like hard left. A dead end.
I mean, just a suggestion.
It's
This is
a good. It's,
this is less enclosed than I originally thought, and so yeah, I'm gonna go over the dead end, and I'm going to cast using
you
actual
just-
spell slots. Identify.
you're hanging out by the double doors of death.
I mean, what other dead ends do we have?
Like
Way back.
where we are right now,
I'll drag you.
past the
That's
lake.
Rogard that I didn't move. Cool.
Past the lake.
Because then there's nothing
back
that can
there.
sneak
Okay,
up
yeah.
on us.
And then I guess we can move faster through it the second time
Yeah.
because we've already kind of cleared it. Okay.
Next question. Who is going to take the first perception roll?
Oh, I need to sleep.
I can
Because
do.
you're sleeping in a cave that you now know is inhabited for 8 hours.
Yeah, we're taking
who
watch for
knows
sure.
what's happening in those next 8 hours?
Yep. We've got to rest though.
Yep.
And I can
So-
take first watch. And
All I need is a 4-hour trance.
Yeah, you can definitely take one of them. I'm casting Identify though on the boots that I found in the Morning Star.
I will get you those information after this. And then there's something else I was gonna. Oh, I was gonna send Kindle the intro. Okay.
Intro.
Okay. Yeah, I wanna show you an intro that I wanna find someone pretty similar to us.
Oh.
So much. That thing took months. That's so much.
I know. I can dream, can't I?
Yes, we can have aspirations. I still. So the thing is, usually when there's watches on a long rest, it's actually a 12-hour rest because there's 4 hours of watch and then 8 hours of sleeping. Or do you consider?
I was gonna
just
say
keeping watch?
I was gonna say 3, 3, 2. 3 hours.
That works.
I'll take
Is
third.
that still enough resting for me to get a long rest?
You'll have.
You would think it would have to be 12
5
hours.
Yeah,
It would have to be a
we'll break it
12-hour
up.
long rest.
Yeah, we'll break it up that way then.
It's a long time to be holding, but
Yeah,
actually I probably wouldn't.
better
in
than
that
dying.
case.
it is
Yeah.
better than dying.
Just since I know we're staying for so long, I'll ritual cast Identify instead of using spell slots. I'm not in a hurry.
And that's
And-
what, 10 minutes?
But I can do that while I'm keeping watch.
So Ayla's gonna take first watch. Who's gonna take second?
I'll take third.
Kendall, you're gonna take second.
Yep.
Okay, we'll pick up on those roles next time.
Yeah.
How'd you guys like this?
This was
Good.
I'm super
it.
excited for dungeon diving.
This is
Good
fun.
old-fashioned dungeon crawl.
So the bugbear chief I swapped out. It was supposed to be a normal bugbear, but like I said, you guys have been mowing through stuff left and right. That seemed pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that worked
Like
out.
this was like a good challenge where I wasn't like, shoot, we're gonna TPK from the beginning, but we actually had to like work at it.
The jelly, one of my favorite creatures in D&D.
I hate the gel.
Jellies are awesome.
Awesome for a DM.
And also for a ranger,
True.
you're always with the bow. When I have my always a bow, never a sword unless I absolutely have to.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
I didn't even cast Shatter, you guys.
Wow.
I didn't even cast Shatter.
Thank you.
I
I
somewhat
appreciate
planned-
it.
Admitting
somewhat
you have a
planned-
shatter problem is the first step.
It's just so good. What was that? You sort of planned on me
I-
not being able to cast it?
I somewhat planned for it. Yes,
Wow, rude.
that's my
I have a feeling,
job.
looking at Jello, that I'm like, that's not gonna take damage. Good thing
Uh,
I have 3 wands of burning hands.
So I will update the monster sheet for the doppelganger, the jelly, and the bugbear chief, and the bugbear. So you guys have information on that, whether it be their stats or whatever. But with that, that's just going to be like a baseline. That's not to say that every one of your encounters is going to have their stats. I might increase them as time goes on, yada yada. Stuff. But with that, thank you all for coming out. We hope you enjoyed. And we will be back not next week, as some people will be gone, but the following Sunday, which is the 9th. Yeah, Sunday the 9th. Shut up. Same time, same channel.
Yes.
Until then, we'll catch you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.